Girls, puppies, and kittens of all ages to Genshin Impact episode 65.
Many insects have a compulsion to
I'm your
follow
host, Noxus, and today we're starting to stream off with 1,514 subscribers. It is July 23rd, 2026. Let me do a sound check to make sure everybody can hear my angelic voice. 26. Why do I sound like a dying goat? Alright. Hold up, I'm going to send this to my community. Give me 1 second. 1 second. Welcome to the channel, Octavio. How you doing, brother? Welcome. At everyone. You are the first one here. Alright, let's see here. I'm fine. How are you? I'm doing pretty good. I got a lot of things I'm worried about stressing me out, but I'm in good spirits despite that, so I'm going to say that's pretty good. Let's see here. I've been doing two things. Number one is I'm trying to level the prototype Amber to 90 because I'm going to give it to Barbara. And I'm going to take her dragon book and I'm going to give that to Lolly because that's what Google told me. Alright, let's see here. Hang on. Alright, we need I guess, let's see. Oh, hold up. Okay, so it's 40, and what are we at right now? We're at 74. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to do Natlan's story, and then once that hits 80, I will go there and do that. Alright. So I found out that apparently Furina and Odette are going to be on some of the future banners. And although I really did not like Furina when I first met her, after seeing her story, I like her now, and I felt bad for her. Does hearing her laugh and her voice and her being all like uppity make me want to smack the shit out of her? Of course it does. But really, I want to aim that anger at the first water monsters that became people, or I guess they're children. I prefer to think of it as the first water monsters being people, because I can't really blame children for stuff that their parents did. That's not fair. But if we pretend that it was the original water monsters that became people, they all needed to be exiled. All right. Anyway, we're going over her. Oh no, we'll go right there. I don't know if I like Odette's aesthetic. Like, I've seen her, and like it looks like she's got like some type of ballerina theme going. I don't know. I need to test her out before I make my final decisions. But more than likely, I will definitely be pulling on Furina. Speaking of Furina, what does she bring to the table? What does she do? I don't know if I'm assuming she's not. Wait, no, I think she is a healer. Is she a healer? I don't know for sure. But what I do know is this is Catherine. Catherine, add extra applesauce. Stat.
Ad Astra Abyssosk. Welcome to the Adventurers Guild.
Of course I want extra applesauce. Forever and always. Okay, looks like we ain't got nothing else here. Also, I got quite a few pools saved up. Let's take a look at how many pools saved up. I got 795 primos. I got one pink thing. Furina is a hydro buffer. I see. So, can she not heal at all, or can she? I got 3 blue ones. That's right, I can count. 3 blue ones. Alright. Hey, what are you doing over here, Kanich? You know what? I don't care. Alright, well, let's go and do that long-ass cutscene. I could be mistaken, but I'm pretty sure that this cutscene that I'm about to start is the first one I've ever done in Genshin, where they basically tell you, like, hey, this is going to take a long time. Are you ready to do it without interruption? If they've done this in the past in Genshin, I don't remember it. Maybe they haven't, I just forgot. They do this in withering waves from time to time, so I understand like what's going on, but I think this is the first time in Genshin. At least it's the first time that I remember in Genshin. And I'm kind of tempted to pull for, let me see, for Columbina, because I heard that she pairs well with Nefer and Llama. And I liked both Nefer and Llama. And more than likely, I would pull on their banners if we get them again at some point in the future. If I remember correctly, I like the way that Nefer fought. Like, I can't remember if she does like breakdancing or she just likes kicking the shit out of people. But however she likes to defeat her enemies, I liked it. Well, welcome to the channel, Mega Zombie. Welcome, welcome. How are you doing, brother? Welcome, Pantalontes. Welcome, little sister. How are you? I will change my chat settings so I can see your messages. All right. We're about to start supposedly a long-ass cutscene, and I will only be giving commentary whenever I can fit it in between the dialogue. And maybe not even then, because it depends on what's going on. Like, whenever the game's trying to portray, like, sad or emotional moments, I like to stay silent so, like, the audience and myself can, like, take it all in. But then other times, like, when it's not so serious, we gotta talk about how me and Paimon are, Tevat's best arsonists, how many Hilichurl villages we've burned down, and, how none of the houses that got burned down in the process were our fault. Doing good. Got a favorite chicken from Panda Express and a bunch of character ideas. I see, I see. What kind of chicken? Where are we supposed to go? Is it down here? How are you? I'm a little stressed out about things, but I'm okay. I'm in good spirits despite me being stressed out. Which, that's not something I can always say. So, we're gonna count our blessings while we have some. I do have an end of the month predicament that I'm in that I'm gonna like worry about all day and all night. Like, it's the first thing I think about when I wake up, and it's the last thing I think about when I go to sleep, and it's what I think about if I have to wake up in the middle of the night to grab a drink or use the bathroom. It comes flooding back. I love those brief moments whenever I wake up and like I don't know how fast or how long it is, but like maybe it's like between like 2 to maybe 5 seconds, probably like 2 to 3 seconds, where like I can't remember my biggest problems or my biggest worries or concerns. Like, for a moment there, like, they don't exist. And then, like, 2 seconds later, they come back into my mind. It's like, God damn it! I don't know if you guys know what I'm talking about, but I'm sure you'll learn as you guys get older. Okay. I don't even know if I'm in the right spot. Where the hell am I supposed to go? Hold on. Hold on. I thought I was looking around. Okay, hang on. No. Okay, let's see here. Pilgrimage, return to the Sacred Flame. Okay, talk to Lamani, Stadium of Sacred Flame. Okay, this should be the quest. No, but that's so real. It's almost as exciting, Pantalontes, as the day that you wake up and all of a sudden you have lines on your face from aging that weren't there the night before. So, like, from my perspective, like, I go to bed, I don't have these lines, and I wake up in the morning, and all of a sudden they're there, and, like it's happened overnight. I assume it had to be happening slowly over time, but surely. But from my perspective, like, I go to bed, I look a certain way, I wake up in the morning, I go to wash my face, brush my teeth, all that sort of stuff, and I'm like, I got this line across my face, like, where the hell did that come from? Did it go away? No, it didn't go away. But the scariest part was, like, I thought, like, as you get older and you start aging, like, you'll see little signs of it accumulate slowly but surely, like, little by little. That was not my experience, though. It was like, just imagine yourself, like, going to bed without wrinkles, and when you wake up in the morning, you got wrinkles. No one prepared me for that. Welcome to the channel, Ale. How you doing, brother? Welcome. All right, boys and girls. If we have any new people that show up, please welcome them if they say hi, because I'm going to try not to talk too much during the cutscene.
Entering the Stadium of the Sacred Flame? You won't be able to leave the arena once the tournament begins.
What if I have to use the bathroom, and can I leave the arena then? Okay, it says, during the pilgrimage of Return of the Sacred Flame, certain systems and functions will be unavailable, but will be restored once the competition ends. To ensure you have the best experience, it is recommended that you experience the next part of the story when you have ample time to complete it. Okay, so I've gotten warnings like this in Withering Waves before, but as I was telling Octavio, I think this is the very first time in all 600 hours of Genshin that they've done this for me. I have important stuff for you about Natlan. Should you tell me now before I click on this, or do you want to tell me after it's over? By the way, let me know, boys and girls, when we get to 10 likes, I'll do a blue pool, or maybe 3. I'm literally waiting on you, Pantalontes. With the main AQ. Okay, I'm listening. People advise that you do every Natlan, WQ, and side story quest you can, because it affects your entire world afterwards. Okay, so I'm kind of confused. Should I not do this quest right now and I should do something else? Or what? I don't know what to do. I'm confused. If anybody can elaborate on what she's saying to help me understand faster, I would appreciate you. I don't like stalling like while the stream's going. It's kind of hard to do commentary like when there's no nothing to like riff off of. Also, Pantalone, I want to know, are you typing from a phone, a tablet, or a computer? AQ is Archon Quest and WQ is World Quest. Okay. Mega Zombie, what? I don't understand. What do you want me to do, Pantalones? Mega Zombie, if you understand what she's trying to tell me, like, please help me. I was like, I want to start this quest, but if I should wait and do something else, I will consider that, but I don't understand what's going on. I would hate for, like, new people to show up right now and not hear any dialogue. I would leave immediately. I'm not sure when the restrictions start since I haven't played it, though. I know the amount of character deaths go way up, the amounts of unfinished WQs. Huh. I'm on computer right now. I'm trying to type as fast as I can. Okay, there's something else I need to do first. If I'm not mistaken, Mega Zombie and Octavio, you guys have already finished Natlan. As far as story quests goes, some world quests will not be available after the AQ. Okay, alright, well, I'll look for story quests, I suppose. I was excited to do that quest, though. Alright. I appreciate the heads up, Pantalontes. Thank you. If I find a world quest in this area, am I going to be able to visually see it by looking on the map? It's alright, you're trying to help. I guess we'll go over here. They did that same type of mechanic in Red Dead Redemption 2. That's my favorite game of all time. 10 out of 10. Highly recommend. But like, if you do the main story quest, there'll be side quests that will end up disappearing. So if you really want to get as much understanding and content, you want to do your side quest first, because you're not going to have a chance to later if you proceed the story quest. And I'm assuming that's what Pantalontes is trying to warn me about. Also, what the hell is that thing? What the hell is that? It's like a demon. I'm pretty sure that's a demon. Are you a demon, boy? That's right, you mind your business. Where are we going? We're supposed to be going... Oh, I was going the wrong way. Okay, hang on. We're going this way! Alright. I probably will end up streaming that game again, but I'll probably wait until I get gaming computer. So that way I could like maybe find like some really cool mods to stream it again. And I could probably... I don't know exactly, but I'm assuming that if I played Red Dead Redemption 2 on the PC, I could get the graphics to be like better than what they were on the PS4. I don't know if that's the case. I'm just hoping real hard. Game almost made me cry. Alright. Little kid, you, little boy, and girl. Or maybe you're both little girls, I don't know. Question mark says, the Sacred Mountain seems to be having some tummy troubles. It pukes stuff out every day. You've seen it too. It's dangerous to go out and play. In Uncle Kimosi's stories, whenever the volcano having tummy troubles, all it needs is a few good pats, and it starts to feel better. If only my hands were bigger. I'm sure the grown-ups could pat it better, but they don't want us playing outside the tribe, so they keep putting it off. Ha ha! So that's what you think, huh? If you ask me, the Sacred Mountain's so big, we need the whole tribe to pat the tummy ache away. But the grown-ups are all so busy. Just look at Veressa working in the orchard all day long. We've got to wait until they have the free time to pat the volcano together. I'd love to see Red Dead Redemption 2 stream. My brother really likes that game, and I've been curious about it. It is literally my favorite game of all time. You make a good point, Sai. So, we'll just have to wait until the grown-ups get some free time, huh? And until then, we follow their rules and don't go outside the tribe until the Sacred Mountain has calmed down, okay? Okay. Paimon, you're gonna scare that poor boy. I think it'd be funny if, like, he freaked out and punched Paimon in the face. He'd be like, it was an accident. She scared me. She looked like a demon. Why is she floating? I don't know. Paimon says, what are you two discussing? Paimon doesn't know how to mind her own business, and she heard a lot of talk about patting tummies. Okay, it looks like he's kind of scared there. I would have loved it if he struck her, though. We were talking about... Dusty says, we were talking about tribal secrets and strange outlanders aren't supposed to know. You people don't belong here. So patting volcanoes is tribal secret. Dusty says, what? Did you hear everything? Question mark girl says, you were talking too loudly. The next time you want to discuss secrets, whisper into my ear, okay? Dusty says, okay. But won't that be a little too, close in? Okay, I thought they were brother and sister, but based off what he just said, I don't think they're related now. Huh, if you say so... Okay, Dunyaya. Dunyaya says, haha, if you say so, well, then Outlander guess I'm Dunyaya, and this hapless idiot is Dusty. Dusty says, will you stop calling me an idiot? Dunya says, welcome to the Collective of Plenty, and welcome your little... Tiplosaurus? I think that's how you say it. That's odd. There should be ruins that stop outside Saurians from entering the tribe. Does this have something to do with the Sacred Mountain being in a bad way? Dusty says, this shows that the ruins need a good pat too. Dunyaya, the only thing around here that needs a good pat is your head, Sai. It's a good job. You don't like... Wait. It's a good job you don't like bad people? Huh? Oh, I guess you look like bad people. Anyway, what are you here for? We are here to rob this village of all their food. You introduce yourself to Dunya and Dusty and explain that you wish to enter the sacred mountain to destroy it. Dunya says, you want to enter the sacred mountain? That's not going to be easy. The grown-ups keep telling us it's a dangerous place. We're not allowed to go in there. But I'm sure you have your reasons for wanting to go. I know there's once someone else who found a way in. Me too. I know someone too. I don't believe you, little boy. Paimon says, is that Sacred Mountain? Well, sacred to your tribe. How come you're so happy to tell us about it? Dunya says, the name Sacred Mountain comes from woven scrolls from a long time ago. As far as we're concerned, it's nowhere near as sacred as the Stadium of the Sacred Flame. The only reason we're not allowed to go inside is because it's dangerous. Dusty says, not to mention, the Speaker's Chamber has organized exploration teams to get inside and poke around. Here, as soon as I'm old enough, I'm going to go there too. Dunya says, how many times do you need to be told that place is dangerous? I'm unsure of the details, but if you want, you could try talking to the old man, Mapozo. I'm sure he'd be more than happy to help. Dusty says, idle old man Mapozo, you'd be better off asking Kismosi. Kismosi's my uncle, and he used to be an adventurer until the accident. Dunya says, don't call out Mapozo idle. Unfortunately, one of them's at the excavation site south of the mountain, and the other's at the Temperic ruins west of the village. If you could only show you the way with the sacred mountain, it is eruption cycle. It's not safe for us to take you. Paimon says, no problem. Paimon thinks we can find our own way there from here. Paimon, come on, Skittles, it's time to go. Skittles says, roar. Dunya says, he's a little cutie, isn't he? That scarf's tried his tail is so pretty when Sacred Mountain's feeling better. Let's take him out to play. Okay, but Paimon wants to come too. No, Paimon, you can't come. Alrighty. I think I will finish this quest later because I can't really do children voices like real well. It makes my throat hurt to try. But hopefully, now that we've got it at least started, it won't disappear after we do all this. I don't feel like I'm 100% right now. And so I need to do cutscenes with dialogues to give my voice a rest because it's starting to hurt. Hopefully, whenever I do this quest, that quest won't disappear. And if it does disappear, then Pantalontes can say, I told you so. Let me see. And remind me if we make it to 10 likes. Okay, let's see here. Pilgrimage. Navigates. Fun. Okay, alright. I think I might be on the verge of starting to get sick, but I'm not entirely sure. I feel funny right now. Not in a good way.
Entering the Stadium of the Sacred Flame? You won't be able to leave the arena once the tournament begins.
Welcome to the channel, Cynthia. Welcome, little sister. How are you doing on this fine Thursday? That's right. I know what day it is. I know what day it is. Alright, let me set my alarm real quick. Give me 1 second. Clockses, roxes, lapses. Doing well. Glad to hear it. Alright, we're going to do a whole bunch of cutscenes. But yeah, I like doing voices from time to time, but it's hard to do it with children, and it's also hard to do it with Paimon. Like, I can't... I don't know if there is, but I'm assuming that like there's got to be like some type of software out there that I could download to like my gaming PC once I get it. That like I don't know if this technology exists, but I wouldn't be surprised if it does. But like I want to be able to talk into the mic and it automatically make the viewers, the audience, like they'll hear like a feminine voice. That way, like whenever I'm voicing the female characters, they actually sound female. I've heard voice changers on other games, like Marvel Rivals has got like some type of robot sounding voice changer, Transformers type of thing. It's interesting, but like I want the technology to get to the point where like I can have a man's voice, an old man's voice, and I can talk into the mic, and you guys will end up hearing like, I don't know, like a young woman's voice sort of thing. I think that'd be really fun. I made a Pokemon short today about Pokemon Sun and Moon. I played a little bit of Pokemon Sun. I found that sassy Meowth. I mean, technically they call him Alolan Meowth, I believe. But, yeah. Meowth is one of my favorite Pokemon. Actually, he is my favorite Pokemon. And I really like some of his new evolutions. I can't remember what they're called. But, yeah, he's my favorite. Alright, boys and girls, there is Cynthia's new video. I'm going to go over to it really quick and leave a like on it. Let's show our little sister some support for her channel. Let's see, 99 views, 2 likes. Well, I will be the 3rd like. How about that? Alright. Okay, hang on. Alright, boys and girls. I love Alolan Ninetales. I love that Pokemon. You're welcome. Alright, we're going in, boys and girls. We're going in. Enter the stands.
The pilgrimage of the return of the sacred flame is a competition with a long, storied history. Countless hopefuls have gathered here today, each vying for the same prize, the right to serve their homeland in the Night Warden Wars. Before we begin, allow me to remind everyone of the rules. Today's tournament begins with the team stage, before advancing into individual competition. Each team will board a hot air balloon, which will land at a random location. Contestants must search for fire towers within the contest grounds, accumulate contending fire through combat, and bring a sufficient amount back to the stadium. Defeat in combat, departure from the contest grounds, and running out of time all lead to elimination. Only the strongest teams will be able to withstand the onslaught of battle and return to the arena, blazing fire in hand. Only those who emerge triumphant in the team stage earn the right to take part in the individual battles. The outcome of these one-on-one matches not only affects the contestants' individual scores, but also determines their next opponent. After many rounds of battle, the contestants with the top 5 rankings will get the chance to take part in the Night Warden Wars.
I just realized that's Mawika sitting up there, unless I'm mistaken, and I don't think I am.
Now, let us welcome our Archon as she delivers the opening address.
It's my first time meeting Mawika. Let's go. Ooh, goodness. Goodness.
Skill, strategy, fortune, form. Many factors influence strength, but victory never lies.
When are you going to start talking about bugs and gods, Mawika? Or you should make that a part of your speech. You make me hear that shit every day.
The pilgrimage is not merely a trial to determine the strongest among us, but also a stage upon which to showcase your individual growth. Today marks the beginning of yet another legendary saga, one written in the triumphs of the victors. So, without further ado, let the games begin!
So that's the Pyro Archon? Is it just Paimon, or does she seem kind of intimidating?
Very intimidating.
She said she was friendly and welcoming, but, How did she come to that conclusion?
She does seem pretty imposing. I want to talk to her. I'm wondering if Mawika's hair is actually on fire. And if it actually is on fire, would it burn someone if they touched it? And would it burn clothing or anything that she rests on? I honestly don't know. I wonder if the game will explore the mechanics for that. I doubt it will.
Yeah, but it would be kind of rude to bother her during the pilgrimage, don't you think?
Good to know, Mega Zombie.
Wait for a better time. Oh, look! It's Kachina and the others!
Go, Katrina!
Well, folks, it's clear the contestants are already raring to go. The teams will now board their hot air balloons and make their way to the competition grounds.
Chaska? It's my first time meeting Chaska.
Kick their butts, Itzna!
Honestly, I kind of regret pulling her.
You can do it, Kachina!
And the crowd goes wild. The hot air balloons are about to ascend. Contestants, prepare yourselves to take flight.
Hey, it's that little girl that lifts weights.
The balloons will take you to random locations, and your battle starts the moment you land. Best your competition, collect sacred fire, and bring it back to the stadium.
Okay, so, unless I'm mistaken, that other little girl, like, I think, I don't remember, was her hair white or purple? I can't remember. Either way, that means Kachina is not the only little girl that's doing the trial, which makes me feel better, because I thought she was paired up against, like teens and adults.
Good luck, everyone.
Guess this is where we're starting.
Let me see. It seems pretty quiet around here. Looks like we get to ease ourselves into combat today. Let's head that way. We don't need to worry about avoiding other teams. Anyone that crosses our path can kiss their chances goodbye.
I thought she was going to say kiss their ass.
Follow your lead.
Just remember, don't hesitate. The team matches are all about keeping the energy up. So let's do it!
I hope I get to play as Milani.
And with that, the pilgrimage is now underway. Time for the contestants to give it their all.
Where's that voice coming from? This is the first time I've got to handle her. I don't even know what weapon she uses. If I'm gonna guess, a sword. What the fuck? Is she a catalyst user? I assume she has to be a catalyst user because, okay, yeah, that's a catalyst right there, okay. What is that in there? Is that it's a fish? And it's got like a hamster inside of it? That poor hamster. Let's see.
Oh, a fire tower! And an unoccupied one from the looks of it.
Do you have this character, Mega Zombie, or anyone else watching stream? And if you do have her, do you have her built? What are your thoughts on her? What is she meant to do? I'm assuming she's a hydro user based off the fish. Kachina uses arm pull. Yep. I am aware of that. Oh wow, I actually like the way she moves. Like a lot. It looks like she's like almost breakdancing, which is my favorite type of dance. I could definitely see making Kachina one of the members of my Chibi Girl team. I don't know if there's like enough little girls to like build a like viable like meta Chibi Girl team, but if there is, I want to make one. I wonder if the fish that she's throwing are alive. Or also I wonder how she has so many of them. Where is she pulling these fish out? Actually, you know what? Never mind. I don't want to answer that question. We're going over here.
Be on the lookout for an ambush. Careful, we've got company.
Let's hope you put up a good fight.
A good fight. Oh wow! Oh, that's actually pretty cool. Wow. Okay, rock on. I like this.
Generate contending fire
You.
in the first place. So let's go. Winner takes all. Loser gets lost.
That's actually pretty cool. I like this. I didn't know that she could do this, but I like it. Oh god, my legs! Alright, where you at, little turkey monkey? This reminds me of Baby Bowser from the Mario series. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Does Kachina make shields? Is that what she does? I didn't realize she was a shielder. There you go, boy. There.
We won! We're just getting started. Grab the fire and let's head to the next spot.
Currently in the lead, we have Chaska, one of the contestants from the Flower Feather clan, really leaving her competitors in the dust.
Alright, we got ourselves the fire. And where's the thing that replenishes my stamina for the riding thing? I don't know how fast that little like water surfboard thing is, but it looks like it's pretty fast. Kachina's not a shielder. She makes a shield because of geo reaction. I see. Interesting, interesting. I like shielders. It's one of the main reasons I like Kiara. Where am I supposed to go? I'm confused. Hold up.
Haru has taken out 6 contestants in a row. What a legendary competitor! But can his hot streak continue?
I don't know. Let's go over there. I wonder if it's against the rules to attack the other teams, like trying to sabotage them. Well, I don't know. Oh, come on, baby girl. You can't climb up. You can't roll up that. All right. I've been spoiled with my week of being able to climb and go up top and stuff. Who wants to die? Those things want to die.
Well, aren't you two an interesting duo?
How did these monsters make it onto the grounds?
It's part of the tournament. If you can't handle a few monsters, how are you supposed to repel the abyss? Look, why don't we handle these monsters?
Ooh, that was actually pretty cool. I like that. There we go. There we go. All right, all right.
Skills aren't half bad, but I think I've got a good grasp of what to do.
Mister, you ain't got a damn thing.
Until the end. Your run ends.
Nicely done, Kachina. We actually beat a legend.
Of course we did.
Let's grab the fire and go.
We have a new team pulling ahead. Mualani and Kachina have already eliminated several favorites for the win.
These poor people. No one will ever remember them. Not ever, not never. I'm taking their fire. This is ours now. If you run in Changer while running, the character will do the elemental skill automatically. Interesting.
Need a surfboard?
I feel like she would be exceptional at covering small distances really fast. Like maybe as fast as Moika, or maybe slightly faster.
Off we go.
I'm honestly not sure. But it looks cool. I like it. They had a similar type of mechanic in Towers of Fantasy. I haven't played that game in like 2 or 3 months. I liked it, but I would get stuck a lot. But it only happens to Natlan characters while they're in Natlan. I see, I see. Can I make it all the way to the top? I think I can. Yep, I can. I can definitely make it to the top. Alright, so here's what's gonna happen. I'm gonna glide my happy butt right over there. Will I make it? I don't know. But, here we go. Ugh. I don't think I'm gonna make it. Maybe I can make it to there and then just like jump off, maybe? I think I could probably make it to right here. Wait, why is that? I don't know. Alright, alright, alright. Let's see, we landed, we made it. Hot diggity dog. Oh shit, what is this? Kachina can enter molten fissures and move rapidly when riding the turbo twirly. Kachina's climbing speed will greatly increase. Hold her elemental skill to ride the turbo turkey.
This mountain is huge. Is the next tower really all the way up there? It's going to take forever to make it to the top.
Nonsense.
Just
We know.
leave it to me. I'll get us up there.
Yeah, you tell her, Kachina.
We made it! Great work, Kachina.
Glad I could help.
I like that she was like kind of glowy. I remember when I first started this game, I really liked Kachina's aesthetic, like her character design. I think it looks good.
Show me your courage!
Show me your courage, mister. You don't want none of this, do ya?
And another competitor crosses the finish line.
There we go, there we go, there we go. I'm gonna murder you too.
Living up to some lofty expectations.
Don't make me get inside my little, the turlicopter, whatever the hell it is.
Let's ride. Dancing at the flames.
There we go. Who else wants to die? Anyone and everybody. Nacticurs grow while they do their elemental skill. I see, I see, I see, I see. Is there anyone still alive over there? Mister, you have to die!
Our team captain talked a big game before the match, and, well, was that a quick knockout or what? Should keep a better lookout next time I sign up.
Yep, you probably should. And you! Don't you dare look. Actually, you know what? You have a nice hack. You carry on, sir. Alright, let's see. What is this blue bubble that's hindering my movements? It did come out of nowhere. You got your ass whooped. I'm telling everybody. I don't know how old Kachina is, but I feel like I'd be kind of embarrassed if I got beat by somebody that much younger than me. Woo!
Kachina, is that you?
Everyone here's gonna die.
Sorry about this, but since we ran into each other, I can't just let you pass. If you want glory, you'll have to go through me.
Well, you talk a lot of trash while you're getting your ass whooped, mister. I can't imagine,
Every
like...
minute that passes, fewer and fewer contestants remain in play. The remaining competitors need to hurry if they want to make it out of this stage.
Is that right? I don't see no time limit. If there was a time limit, they should have posted. She between 10 and 13 years old. I'm gonna go with 10. That sounds more realistic to me. I actually, before you became a subscriber, Mega Zombie, one of my most dedicated subscribers, she was like 8 or 9. There was a time where she called herself my biggest fan. Okay, that's right, mister. I don't know why she stopped coming to streams. To be honest, it really made me sad because, like, I thought that, I tried my best to make sure that she had a good time every time I streamed games we could play together.
I think someone needs a reality check, and I'm more than happy to oblige.
What are y'all doing over here? What's all this ruckus? I'm gonna get the hell out of my way. I'm taking the fire and just try to stop me. This is mine now. I'm taking.
Let's work together. Good idea. No way I'm letting them pull the rug out from under us.
You're gonna work together against a little girl, and actually I don't even know how old the fish girl is. There we go. Look at that. Look at that, boys. You don't want none of this. Look at you. Look at you. Ow, you stabbed me? Fine, hold up. I got you. I got you. You don't want none of this. There we go, there we go. I actually like the way she fights. It's so different from anything I've seen in this game so far. Alright, alright, alright. Oh, is everyone dead yet? Not quite. And you! I don't. You're still alive. What, boy? Are you slow? Why don't you gonna stand there like a coward, mister? I would have tried to get out of there if I were you. But you know what? It's fine. You stand right there. I ain't afraid of you. Look at you trying to hit a little girl. You should be ashamed of yourself, mister. You have to die. There we go. I made the world a better place. Sorry to hear that.
Collected enough sacred fire. Still doing all right, Kachina?
Yep, all good. Come on,
Let's head back to the stadium.
Time's almost up. Contestants who have yet to collect enough sacred fire will need to really push if they want to advance.
I want to beat these people first, just because I can. Everyone here has to die! Rah!
Captain, I can't keep going.
That's right, you can't keep going. You don't want none of this, boys and girls. There you go, there you go. All your people are dead, and don't worry though, you're gonna join them.
There's always next time.
I mean, not if you die, there's not. There'll never be a next time. I guess technically, though, they can be revived or whatever they said in the beginning of this story. But to be fair...
Oh, we're running out of time.
Get out of my way, woman!
Your air get blown away.
We can ride it back.
I'm sorry, I couldn't understand you talking your smacks. Oh, oh, wow, that was... Okay, I got it, I got you.
That was quick.
Here goes! Sterling, down!
There we go. I genuinely like her little bouncy thing. I don't know why, but it makes me happy. What's that red thing over there? Is that one of those things that were like this, Anima? Give me a moment to myself, would you? What do you need a moment to yourself for, mister? What are you gonna do to this?
Myself, would you?
I told you no, mister. I'll smack you if you say something else to me. Think I'm gonna give him moments. Mulani, her gameplay is to mark enemies with her elemental skill and attack with her elemental skill. I see. I appreciate the advice. Alright. Don't fight us. You'll die if you do. You mind your business. While in Night Soul Blessing, Mulani can ride Spirit Ways. Use her elemental skill to enter the Night Soul Blessing. Oh, wow. Are you gonna fight me? No? I'm surprised.
Hear me out, you two. There's no fire tower around here, so there's no need for us to fight it out. We can see who comes out on top the next time we run into each other. But for now, I say we focus on preserving our strength. What do you think?
I say we take all three of you out now so we don't have to deal with you later. Also, I'm gonna take that hat, mister. I will take your hat. Preserving strength. Now, screw that. Why act like I can choose not to fight or fight, but not let me fight? I can't think of any good possible reason to not, you know, go after the competition. But never mind that. We're gonna do this because it looks cool. While in the elemental skill.
Oh, we really lucked out. Just grab onto me, Kachina. I'm not sure if you remember, but people from my tribe can ride
Jesus.
spirit ways over great distances. It's all smooth
Oh,
sailing
shit.
from here.
Thanks, Milani.
It's so pretty.
What are you thanking me for? We won as a team. There's no way I could have taken on that many people without you. Have a little faith in yourself. You're
That's
all
true.
a great warrior.
That seems like it. Also, they should build, like, adult versions of that little contraptions that she rides around in. I think that'd be cool. Paimon should use one. She probably hurt herself, but still.
Oh, those were some steep curves. Not scared, are you?
I'm fine. I don't scare easily. Not after that last ride you took me on.
Oh, yeah. Back when we first met, right? I accidentally knocked over your piece of cake, then offered to take you spirit way surfing to make up for it.
Actually, I was feeling pretty down that day. My training didn't go
Whee!
well. Anyway, you really cheered me up. Milani, I really want to win this time. I want to win this pilgrimage and become a true warrior.
That's what I like to hear.
All right.
Let's meet each other at the top and fight in the Night Warden War.
We made it! We are the greatest!
Please proceed to the stadium as quickly as possible. I repeat, as quickly.
Shut up!
Congratulations, Milani. Congratulations, Kachina. You've successfully cleared the team stage.
Thank you.
Amazing! Congratulations!
Congratulations!
Keep it up, Mulani!
Can we have some water?
Kachina! Mulani!
Kachina! Mulani! Kachina! Mulani!
You two
Oh,
can
Lumine
take a
actually
short break
talked.
while the team stage comes to a close. We'll draw names to determine the individual matchups in a moment.
Can we eat
After that,
before
we'll
the
proceed
match?
to the next stage of the competition. I wish you both the best.
Thank
You
you.
two are assigned to different lounge areas.
Why?
If you'll follow me, please, Kachina.
Why are we separated?
Solo battles next. And I was 3 wins short last time. I've got to do better. Just calm down, Kachina. You're in good form. You can do this.
Hold it right there. This is the contestants' lounge. Unauthorized access is prohibited.
We're contestants too. Let us through.
According to my list, you're not among the individual match contenders, nor are you related to any of the remaining candidates.
Well, we'd still be candidates if it was just based on strength. We only lost because 2 other contestants snuck up on us like cowards. If you could just go contact the referee, we'll wait right here for you to...
Snuck up on you like cowards. Sounds like you guys were being negligent.
Wait, you two are...
Who are these men?
Look who we have here. Remember us? Your little trick got us disqualified.
Who are
Since
you
we've
people?
crossed paths again, let's settle this once and for all. We'll see who truly deserves to advance to the next stage. Fight us!
You challenging a 10-year-old to a fight when you look like a grown man, or at least like an elder teenager? Wow. Huh. I'm trying to think of a way that I could, rationalize this in my head. The only way I could think of it is if, these 2 guys really recognize Kachina as a, like a formidable, like, fighter, warrior type of person. Like, if they think that she could really hold her own in a real fight against grown men, like, if they believe in her abilities that much, then maybe, but that would be the only way.
Right now?
Don't mind him, Kachina. Tournament rules place you under no obligation to honor that request. A loss is a loss, and that's final.
So if they try to attack me, Miss Tonina, are you gonna help me hold them off?
You! Don't just stand there! Get security over here now!
Yeah, go grab security. Welcome back.
Isn't the pilgrimage about picking the strongest warriors? She just happened to catch us off guard. It was all luck.
Exactly. Now's our chance to duke it out fair and square.
Zombie, I got a question. Do these 2 guys believe that, Kachina could, like, really put up a good, decent fight? Or are they looking at her like she's actually a 10-year-old and they're gonna mop the floor with her? Like basically she has no chance in hell. Because, like, the only way I could not think these 2 are terrible people is if, they recognize that Kachina was, like, basically, like, either they're equal or almost they're equal. No, they think she's... Okay, that makes them just bullies then. All right. I would not handle this situation well. Like, as a bystander, and I walk in on this, and if I recognize that they're just picking on a kid, yeah, that's gonna... they would regret it.
Kachina!
I've actually done what Lumine's doing right now. Like the second high school I went to, I got elected like the class school president. Basically, like, I represented the entire like student body, and one of my constituents, or one of the people that voted for me, he came to me privately and he was telling me that he was getting bullied by this one guy, and I told him I was going to do everything I can to make it stop. And his bully actually like tried to get into his face like while we were walking towards the cafeteria together, And I got right in his face, just the same way that Lumine is getting in this dude's face. He backed down. I think he could see the look in my eye. I don't know how to describe it. It's probably like barely uncontrollable rage.
Who are you?
Traveler! Paimon! What are you doing here?
Protecting
We
you!
just came to have a chat, and then all of a sudden these guys were threatening you!
Yep, Paimon, go pick up a bottle and bust it on the table so you got a knife. Or at least something we could stab people with. I don't know. I'm pretty sure that they're not going to be too mad at us if we explain the situation. I'm going to assume Kachina's 10 because the younger she is, the more mad it makes me that, I don't know if these guys are teenagers or adults, but they're too, regardless of whether they're adults or not, they're too goddamn big and old to be treating children like that.
You're not bullying Kachina on our watch! Thanks, you guys.
I want to see Lumine punch him in the stomach.
But if you really want to face me, I'll allow it. It has to wait until after the tournament, though. I need to focus on the upcoming matches. I don't want to let my parents down, or any of the friends who helped me get this far.
I mean, you could do that, Kachina, if you wanted to, but you don't really have to. I don't know how often this tournament thing is. Is it like once a year, once a month, once every like 5 years, once every 10? It's got to be. I'm assuming once a year. And the fact that they were going to gang up on it, like you don't need to prove nothing to these people. In fact, they should get ostracized the moment that the chief finds out how they were acting. I don't think I would allow them to stay in the village any longer after something like that, unless like they really, like repented and like convinced me that they were gonna like never act like that again. That would be the only way. Otherwise, we're gonna take them, tie them to a tree, and cover them with whatever type of food that the Natlan animals like to eat the most. I'm talking about the ones that eat meat, of course. And then we're just going to let nature do its thing. We won't have to worry about it ever again.
That's enough, you two. Being caught off guard is not an excuse. You think you can cry foul play when you face the abyss?
I mean, Tonina's got a point, but that's not really why I'm upset. It's more that they were challenging a child. One of them is the same tribe as Sitlali, and the other is the same tribe as Kanish. Oh, I see. Well, I haven't met Sitlali yet. But Kanish seems like a good guy. I'm assuming that Kanish is probably the guy on the left that's got like the neon green on his outfit. I bet he's the one that's a part of Kanish's tribe because the colors are somewhat similar to his. I could be wrong, but that's what it looks like. Yeah, I would lose my shit if somebody, like, from my family, tribe, community was mistreating children like that. I see how they could justify it.
If this behavior persists, you may find yourselves barred from future competition.
Whatever. Let's go.
I want to see Lumine punch both these men in the stomach. And so, China, you were not mad enough. They were about to beat up a little girl, and the only response to that is extreme violence and pain.
Are you alright? You're not hurt anywhere, are you? No, thanks to you. To be honest, I totally blanked out just now. I had no idea what to do.
Can I have some money?
Right. I'll show them what I'm made of. That sounds more like it. You can do it!
I heard there was trouble. Has the situation been resolved?
I mean, not quite. Those guys are still able to walk away. It would be hard for me not to beat both of them senseless if I saw that happen. I don't condone violence, but if I saw that happening, it'd be hard for me to stick to my principles.
Yes, it was nothing out of the ordinary. A couple of sore losers coming to stir up trouble with the contestants.
Tonina, this is terrible. Are you saying it's a common occurrence of, like, I don't know, teenagers or grown men threatening small children? What type of place is Natlan? Why haven't those people been, like, ostracized or had an accident of some kind? Something. I would lose my mind.
Some people are so obsessed with glory, they can't even bear the idea of failure. I hope you don't let him get to you, Kachina, because you'll need to get ready. Your match is up soon.
I do not like how the Natlan people are handling this. Natlan is a land of war. Yeah, I've heard that before as well. I want to hear those two justify why they thought it was okay for them to beat up a little girl. I want to hear them justify it. Like, make it make sense. I don't think they could.
That came up quick. All right, I'm coming. Well, guess I'm off.
Go on, kick ass, Kachina. You can do it. Let's see. What could we use as a weapon? We could have grabbed this spear, or this sword, or this other sword, or that shield, or hell, I don't know if that's a dagger or a serving utensil, but I bet it could go into someone's neck just the same. And, maybe you could hide the body in one of these vases? Nah, I'm just kidding. We don't need to hide the body. They should, make statues of us after dealing with them. And look at all these perfectly good chairs you could swing at someone's head. There were lots of options. I don't like the fact that the girl in purple didn't protect Kachina at all. Like, she's like, go get the security or whatever. Like, no, that's fine. Yeah, have her go get the security. But in the meantime, you pick up a weapon or a chair or, hell, even a cup. It's got a handle on it. I bet it looks like it's made out of wood. I bet if you swung that at someone's head, it would hurt. And if all else fails, maybe like this little gauntlet thing. What else could we use as a weapon here? We could have dunked their head in the paint. That sounds like that'd be terrible, but I can't say that they wouldn't deserve it. What else? Let's see here. We got some paintbrushes. Not too much I could really do with that. Ooh, more weapons! I could stab him with the spear, hit him with the shield, use that great sword, and that other looking one. Dang. What do you have to say for yourself?
We issued a warning to those two troublemakers. Try not to let them get to you. We get people like that every year. The pilgrimage symbolizes glory, and some people can't accept missing out on the chance to claim it.
Then why is it security beefed up if you got people acting like that? Like, that should have only happened the one time. And after the one time, they were made such an example out of the people that did it that no one would dare try to pull that shit again. Damn. I'm upset that they're not responding the way I think they should respond. Welcome back, Cynthia. Welcome back. I just had to crash out because the cutscene I watched made me really mad.
You must be Kachina. You know, people told me I got lucky in the draw, but I beg to differ. There are no coincidences in the arena. If you're standing here, it means you're strong. No matter what anyone says.
Huh, I kind of respect this guy a little bit. He's acknowledging her strength and she's not talking down to her. Also, his abs are more defined than mine. I'm a little jealous.
So, I'm looking forward to seeing what you're made of. The team stage ended before I had my fill of battle. I hope you don't disappoint. Well, anything you want to say in return?
What would I want to say in return? I don't know, like to the best man win, no hard feelings, GG if you lose. Don't act like those other two guys that wanted to beat up a little girl. You would think that would be more mad at them because how they were acting towards her, but really I'm more mad at the other people for how they responded to it. That pisses me off even more. They're enabling it. They even said so themselves. They said it happens every year. Anyway, Nox, I have a short idea. What is your short idea?
I won't lose to you. Not when so many people are supporting me and cheering for me. And I really want to earn a spot in the Night Warden Wars.
All right, our contestants have each said their piece. To your places, everyone. And begin.
All right. Do I get to actually control her? I do. Rock on. Let's go. Come here, mister.
Come on, you can do better.
What do you mean, mister? You're already halfway dead. Do you not even realize it? You only did a little bit of damage to me. Okay, knock me down. That's fine. Mister, you're getting your ass all kinds of kicked. What should you... Look at you, boy. Look at you. Look at you. Are you tired? Ugh. That's right. That's what I got you again. What's that, a rock? What are you going to do with that rock? Holy shit!
It's just a scratch.
That looks like it would have hurt really bad, to be honest. Like, I don't know how heavy that rock was, but it looked like it could have killed somebody. You missed! Ugh! Look at you, boy. Look at you. Look at you.
Yeah.
Ow. Ugh! Don't do it, don't do it, don't do it, don't do it! Ah, you missed again. There you go. You're about to die, mister. You're about to lose to a little girl. What you gotta say? Oh, shit. What you gotta say for yourself, mister? Can you even see with that bucket on your head? Look at you. Ugh! I got one more hitting to you. If Pokemon related, editing Pokemon that starts with my first name being F, and the Pokemon would be Tapu Fini or Flygon. Interesting, interesting. I'm curious to what inspired you to want to make that. Ow! Oh yeah, that guy's from the same tribe as for Kachina. I didn't realize that. Alright, mister, you're all tired. I'm gonna get you from behind. Ugh! Look at you, mister. You fell down and you deserved it.
I actually lost.
You did.
Knew I had an eye for the good ones. Guess that means I was right about you all along.
Congratulations to Kachina for taking the win. Let's give her a round of applause, everyone. Now, diving into the other matchups.
That's one down! Woohoo!
By someone that comments on your channel? Alright, alright. Do you have any idea how long it took you to make the Pokemon short that you made today? Like how many minutes or hours you worked on it? I'm curious. Ooh, she's still whooping ass. Oh no! She got kicked by the diabetic. She's earned food. Give us food! I love her character design. It's so cool. That's who I want my daughter to cosplay as.
Kid? Think you've got what it takes to go to war? Hate to break it to you, but it won't be easy to get through me.
I think it will be easy to get through you. But, I'm curious about what you're holding. Is that some sort of gun? Took me a bit because halfway through, I had... Took me longer. Okay, alright. Interesting, interesting. What software do you use to make it?
And you are...
You don't recognize me?
Nope.
Figures. Our generation's been in decline ever since Ateya and the others retired from the front lines.
I am gonna guess or bet that that thing that she's holding, like, either like it shoots something or it shoots like fire or something. Or maybe it's just a battering ram. I don't know.
Either way, once we face off, you won't forget my name anytime soon.
I'm not gonna remember the name.
Let's do this.
I am not gonna remember the name of someone's ass that I just whooped. So, yeah. All right, Lilo. Yeah, I hear that, but yeah, what of it? Room for improvement. Oh, it does fire stuff. I don't know what that stuff that it's firing though. Oh, dang shit. Okay. Get inside the thingy. Wait. I will say that she's. Oh shit. The hell? Oh boy. Destroy the ice crystals, pillars to interrupt the something or another. How do I destroy the? But the women like go up there maybe or what? Coming up! Don't you try to stop me, woman! I'm coming to break your thing! Rah! That's right. Can I get out of here? Wait, is there another one? Or are you down there again to whoop that ass? Where'd you go, woman? I'm coming up there. Don't you try to stop me. Where's the other ice thing at? Oh, wait, you down there? All right. Oh, God, Jesus. All right, here we go. Oh, boy, oh, boy. There we go. There we go. How? Okay, wait. Oh, shit. How do I get... Okay, oh, there we go. Okay, I got it. All right. Quit running away from me, turkey. Where you going? You going back up there? Nope, no shit. Oh shit. Alright, now I ain't gonna lose to you, no! You're going down, woman. Where'd she go? Holy shit, what? Cynthia, have you completed this part of the game? I'm curious. Thank you, Paimon, for believing me. I want barbecue after I win. That Kachina climbed up that giant pillar, and she knocked that loudmouth woman on her ass. Well, or at least knocked her off the pillar, and she fell, and she broke her back, and she never, ever, ever competed again in this contest. And, let me see what else. Her boyfriend left her. I don't know. Let's see. No, I am stuck in the chasm. The chasm. I cannot remember what the chasm is. What is the chasm? Sounds familiar, but I can't remember it. Okay, I just heard a thud sound, so it sounds like she hit the ground. How are you stuck in the chasm? Honestly, I would not be surprised if that lady died falling from this height onto stone down there. And even if she lived, I think that it would hurt her, like, really, like, basically, like, lifelong disability. And I would say that would be on the luckier side of things. If she landed on her head, it's going to crack like a melon.
Gotta hand it to you, kid. You really impressed me. I take back what I said before our match.
You said something before the match, stranger? I didn't know you said something before the match. I didn't listen to a word you said because I knew I was going to whoop your ass. How about that? The big cave is the thing stopping me from doing Sumeru Archon Quest. The chasm? Huh. It's been a while since I've done the Sumeru quest. What I would recommend that you do, Cynthia, is you could go on YouTube and type in the quest that you're stuck on, and then like watch a YouTube playthrough it, and then basically do everything that the YouTuber does, and that would get you unstuck more than likely.
You've got what it takes, Kachina. Youngsters like you, you'll forge your own miracles.
That's true. Well, I wish you the very best, Miss Liao. I hope you enjoy your, let's see, dying alone with the cats sort of thing. I don't know.
And it's Kachina for the win! We'll now head into a short break as our contestants prepare for the final round of competition.
They should feed us, we're hungry.
Thanks for cheering me on, you two. You were great out there! You faced a lot of impressive competitors, but they never stood a chance.
That's true.
I don't think I did too shabby either. They've never gotten this many points before.
You ready for the last round, Kachina?
Milani!
I got permission to come see you before the last round starts. Based on your score, it looks like you'll make it to the Night Warden Wars if you win your next match.
Cynthia says... I accidentally activated the parts to the middle of the chasm, where the upside down waypoint is, then immediately fell, and then I couldn't go over there anytime soon. Huh. I wonder... There's gotta be a way to get you, like, unstuck. I think I may remember the area that you're talking about, because I do remember this one area that was kind of like a pain in the ass for me to navigate. Like, they would want me to go really high up in the air, and, like, I had struggled to get that high, but I could be misremembering. I don't know.
But, your final opponent... It's me.
I was about to ask a question. I was gonna be like, wait, did Milani play her, or did she do her fights? Did she lose? And we just got the answer to my question, which is no. All right, Milani. This would be kind of a difficult situation to be in if I was Milani. On the one hand, I want to win the tournament and prove myself like everybody else. But on the other hand, I want to be supportive of Kachina, and I want to see her excel and her win. And then also the third thing I have to consider is if I went easy on her, or I pulled my punches, or if I basically let her win, then that would be taking the honor away of Kachina's victory. But if I did let her win, that would boost her self-esteem and her confidence, and that would be a good thing. But I think that if Kachina won because Milani was like not trying her best, I think Kachina would realize that, and she wouldn't want to win like that. I wouldn't want to win like that. I want to win because I was the best, not because somebody let me win. I don't have any characters that can get me up high, place to glide there. Would it be possible for you to invite other players to your world, Cynthia? Like, maybe if somebody has, like, Venti, if I'm not mistaken, Venti can create air pockets that can make you glide and, like, jump really high or something. I'm honestly unsure. I would find it surprising that, like, you're, like, hard stuck to the point where, like, you can't proceed because you don't have, a certain character. I doubt the game would, let that sort of thing happen. But if that is what happens, then, maybe, like, there's some other characters that could help you get up there. I can ask my friend. They have Venti. There you go. That's what I would recommend. I don't know exactly how Venti works, but I'm pretty sure he can make people glide for a moment.
What?
How unfortunate. Thank you, Mega Zombie.
Yeah, I just found out myself. We're really close in the rankings, so only the winner gets to move forward. But I wanted to fight alongside you.
I did too, but it is what it is. People with similar scores tend to get matched against each other.
I will be right back, boys and girls. Don't do anything I wouldn't. All right, I have returned. Let me check comments. 1 second. Let me log in real quick. I have empty, and I could use Geo Traveler. What can Geo Traveler do? I think Geo Traveler might be the only like C6 Traveler I could get to, because I think I did enough to like collect all the C6 thingies for her.
But we just have to get past it. War is cruel, and the Abyss certainly isn't going to go easy on us. Only Natlan's strongest deserve to stand against them.
She makes a good point. He can put rock on the floor or on walls. Oh wow, I didn't realize that. That's actually pretty cool. Okay.
So, I'm going to give this battle my all, Kachina. And I hope you do the same.
I pretty much agree with Milani. I don't think that Kachina wouldn't want to win because her friend was letting her win.
To hand victory to your opponent is to take pity on them. But no one's asking for pity here, yeah? So, you ready?
I might look up the way that pity's defines later on. I've only heard it used like in negative context. I'm on. Well, I suppose if they both are like equally strong, then they should try their best, and the one that tries the best, or the best person, should win. That's the way I think. Megazami, here's my UID.
I'll do my best.
Atta girl.
So, if one of you has to lose, who should we cheer for then?
We can cheer for both of them at the same time, Paimon. We can be out in the stands and be like, Kachina, whoop her ass. And then we'd be like, Milani, whoop her ass.
You mean one of us is destined to win? It's something worth celebrating either way.
Let's have barbecue after it's all over. Paimon can pay for it out of her secret stash.
I'll be happy no matter who wins. And I know you feel the same way, Kachina. So, don't overthink it. Let's just have ourselves a good match. Traveler, Paimon, I'll see you after the match. Kachina, I'll see you on the field.
See, Milani acts the way that those two guys from earlier should have been acting. I don't really care for people that have poor sportsmanship. That's why it's GG's all day, every day. Kachina, good luck.
I've been training so long for this, and Moalani's helped so much. I'm going to show her that it didn't go to waste.
That's the spirit.
Thanks for believing in me. I'll try believing in myself this time too.
Good. All right. You should have got in those guys' faces, or at the very least, like, you could have like snuck up behind them and hit them with like one of these. Honestly, I think that you would get a medal and a promotion.
A competition is no place for regrets. Leave it all on the field. I have faith in you.
I would have wanted to like you, Tonina, but you handled earlier situation probably as bad as you could have. Is there anyone else here that we can chastise? Can I go through here? Nope.
Cheerleaders 1 and 2 are here for you, no matter what.
Yeah. I don't know. I was kind of frustrated with that. Still am a little bit. Malika! My main character, my main DPS, let's go!
We've arrived at the final phase. The winner of this match will take the final spot among the victors. Give it up for a long-time contender and first-time finalist from the Children of Echoes, Kachina!
You got this, Kachina!
And her opponent from the people of the Springs, a young prodigy and Night Warden Wars veteran, Mualani! This face-off between old friends promises to be an explosive showdown. May the best warrior win!
You've come so far. Still nervous?
Why does it have to be you? Still, I'm glad in a way. Even if I lose, I won't have any regrets.
Come on! Kachina, this is no time to be modest. I know you want this more than me. And it's about time you start sounding like it, okay?
I want to win. Mualani, this one's mine!
That little thing that she rides in looks like it could do serious damage to somebody. Is that thing she's riding alive? Is that like a real fish or a shark?
Children of Echoes, Kachina!
I like that cutscene.
And with that, the winners of this pilgrimage have been decided.
I guess all that's left to do now is go find those two guys that were threatening to bully her earlier and, toss their ass in the ocean, and then everything will be right as rain.
Put your hands together for our victors as we welcome them to the stage. With her 6th consecutive win, Cheska of the Flower Feather Clan.
Is she wearing leather? I don't know if she's wearing leather, but it looks like leather, and I hope it is leather.
She managed to turn the tides all by herself. Iansan of the Collective of Plenty.
I like her eyes. The green is very, very nice. Also, if I remember correctly, she's got like idle animations of her lifting weights. I want this character. I don't know what she's used for, but I want her.
With an explosive comeback 10 years in the making, Kaiulani of the People of the Springs. A seasoned and renowned warrior, Kibungu of the Scions of the Canopy.
Where's Kanish?
Last but not least, finally living up to her true potential, Kachina of the Children of Echoes.
Over here, Kachina! I made it. Feels like a dream.
This is no dream. Your strength is what got you here.
We'll be going to war together.
It's an honor to fight alongside you, Kachina.
No
I like
matter
her.
how many pilgrimages I witness, I'm always overwhelmed with pride in this moment. Pride for you, my brave warriors. You give me faith that our innumerable sacrifices are not in vain, that the future of Natlan shall burn with the brilliance of a blazing fire. Brave warriors, the following is an order, and also a personal request. Go forth and crush the abyss! Seize victory and glory for Natlan!
As you command.
As you command.
The crowd erupts cheers. Pilgrimage draws to a close. Pilgrimage draws to a close. I can read.
Paimon! There you are! I wanted to thank you for supporting Kachina back there. She really has grown into a formidable competitor. She deserved that win. Not
That's
that
true.
it feels good to lose, but I'm happy for her. Ah, it's definitely bittersweet, though. Hey,
Definitely.
wanna go for a walk? Kachina and the others will be busy fighting the Abyss, so why don't I show you around Natlan for a while?
Why can't we go with them to fight the Abyss?
Sure. What do you say, Traveler?
Will there be food? We should...
Something on your mind?
I'm a little worried about Kachina. This is her first time fighting the Night Warden was, right? Or was, right?
Listen, I'd be lying if I said I wasn't worried. But she's got experienced, powerful companions to take the lead. I'm sure they'll be fine. Glory always comes with a risk. If victory was assured, no one would take pride in it.
I don't fully understand what's like going on with them fighting the Abyss. Like I don't understand like why Lumine and like you know the other people can't go and like fight with Kachina and all of them. Maybe I'll explain it later on where it makes sense to me.
She's not one to fall so easily. She bears the ancient name Uthabiti after all. We just need to hold the fort while they're gone. Come to think of it, you've never visited my tribe, have you?
Nope.
Come on, I'll take you.
Will there be
People
food?
of the springs live alongside the Kaholasaurus. Our tribe is an ideal spot for some R&R. I'll take you to all the best spots. You'll love it.
Will there be food?
Looks like you beat me to it.
Kanish! I met someone from your tribe earlier, and he needs an ass whooping.
Kinich?
I was planning on inviting you to visit the Scions of the Canopy. Most of the adventurers that belong to the guild come from my tribe, so I figured you might be interested.
Hey, first come, first served. You snooze, you lose, Kanich.
Ooh.
Yeah, you were first. Still, Traveler, Paimon, feel free to stop by if you ever have time. You're always welcome.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, thanks for inviting us.
All right, let's pack up and head out.
I could see myself definitely trying to pull for Kanich in the future. Reputation with Natlan tribes unlocked. And then, of course, I can't read it because it went by too fast. Let's see something. I got 85, so I could try to go and pull some stuff later. Ooh, I got 53,000 more. A hot diggity dog. Okay, so I don't know if I'm just gonna see like the world quests in Natlan like just like show up on the map if I scroll over it, or if like I have to highlight it like from the menu to be able to see it. I'm honestly unsure. Now I'm kind of paranoid because of what Panelone said. I don't want to miss out, but I don't know how for sure I should available. What's this? Hold up. Why is it red? You can see them on the map. Tribal Chronicles. Why is this one red, zombie? I've never seen a red one before, like ever. This is the first time I've seen a red one. Perhaps the best way to truly understand the customs and traditions of a place is to immerse oneself in them. Listen to the worries and woes of those who were born and bred here. Taste the unique local cuisine. Or even learn a popular song. The adventures and stories shared with the locals will surely become cherished memories with the passage of time. Those are the reputation quests. I see. Alright, so you say that I will be able to see them on the map. Which, I was pretty sure we had, like, one down around here somewhere. Maybe, okay, hang on, I have an idea, hold up. Okay. Commissions, World Quest. Okay, beneath the crystal rock, is this also Natlan? These are all Natlan. You can also see them UQuest. Okay. Go to the Lesser Shadow something. Alright, well. Am I correct in assuming, Zombie, that the world quests are the ones that Pantalontes was referring to that might disappear if I don't do them before I progress to some point during the main Archon quest? Because I saw that some of these world quest thingies, they offer like 40 or 50 Primogems, which is a lot. At least for me. Alright, so let's see. I guess we can teleport here maybe? And then just like walk on over? Is that going to take me underground? Hold up. That is going to take me underground. Okay, so maybe I could like teleport here and then like walk on over to it. That's what we'll try. Alright, so okay, we got this down there. What was that? What is that? Hold up, what is that? Yoink. It turned into money? How much money? 15,000 more? Hell yeah. Let's grow. Wait, what the fuck was that? Hold up. Some type of plant? I don't know what this claw succulent thing is. I'm assuming it's going to be a resource to level up characters. Or food. Either way, I will take it. So that way, maybe in the future, I don't have to farm as much because I collected stuff along the way. Alright, we're gonna do a pool. Are you ready? Please give me a new character. I missed some of the quests because I didn't them before the Archon quest. I see. I will have to thank Pantalontes again, even more, the next time she's here. Oh boy, a Skyrider sword. Yay, said nobody. What's that? Turn purple. Hey, brother, I need your advice on something. Welcome to the channel, Russell. Welcome. What do you need advice on? Alright, third one's a charm. We're gonna get a 4-star character or a 4-star weapon right here, right now. Here we go. Gimme. Turn purple. No! It's a cruel world. Alright, hang on now. I did a lot of, I found, I think it was in battle earlier. I was able to do all of them, except for this one right here where it says complete the crystallize and swirl element trials in the Temple of Lion. I tried like at least 2 or 3 times, but I could not do what it wanted me to do within the time frame it gave me. Excuse me. Alright. Also, I'm gonna check the shop. Hold up. Okay, so we could buy a pink one, and we probably will buy a pink one. And In 8 days, I can buy more pink ones. Also, I'm about to sneeze, so I'll try to hold it. Excuse me, I'm sorry. All right. We's going over yonder. I'm assuming they want me to go underground. Because that looks like it's underground. So I'm going to jump where I see that little current thing, and it'll work out, maybe. Or I'll fall to my death. One or the other, possibly both. I don't know. Let's go. I see people over there. Are they bad? They gotta be bad, because I see a chest over there. I have to go and murder all these people. It's the only way. Look at all these nice... Oh, a red thing. I'm taking this. This is mine. I'm taking that beetle, too. Thank you, thank you. I can't generally kill the deer fast enough before they run away and disappear. Also, I don't feel like they drop a significant amount of meat. So I think it's like maybe like only 2, but I could be wrong. I don't kill them often, not because I don't want to, but because they get away. It was kind of interesting for me because, like, honestly, I would probably not be able to overcome my mental hang-ups about killing them for food if I was, like, really into that. I suppose if it was the only way to survive, or the only way to, like, feed others, then I could justify it to myself. But if it was just for me, it would be hard on me. Alright. But if I was doing it to feed others, I could justify that a lot easier. Alright, alright. We're gonna come over here and murder everyone. Starting with... We're gonna go after the diabetic first. I feel like he will go down the easiest. They'll never see me coming. I'll turn into cat box. They'll never expect the cat... What are you doing? What do you want, mister? I'm just over here minding my business. Do these steps belong to you? Quit looking at me. That's a threatening gesture. The hell's wrong with you? Did something bite you? Are you alright, mister? I feel kind of bad.
Alright, let's finish this fast.
Show me your courage. Alright.
Let's dance.
Is that everyone? Is everyone dead?
Rev the engines.
Okay, let me see what you said, Russell. Me and my cousin had a big argument at my dad's funeral, and I shouted at him 2 months ago, and haven't spoken to him since. My mom wants me to forgive him. Should I forgive him? Hello, Mega Zombie. Could you elaborate in more detail and explain to me what the argument was about? That will help me be able to give you a better answer if I know what the argument was about. Also, how old is your cousin? Alright, we earned this by murdering the folks that had it before.
Something to add to my collection.
Oh, yeah, fun fact, you could do world quests in co-op if I remember correctly, but gonna check. I see. That thing looks like it'll explode. I better send Kiara in there, just to make sure. Let's see. Okay, it didn't explode, or it did, I'm not entirely sure. Nothing else in here? I like the music in this place, I'll be honest. It's catchy. Hey, another one of them red things! Of course we're taking that red thing. We have to take that red thing. Because reasons. See what we got over here. Rah! Huh, I'm surprised we can't kill those flowers. Rah! Alright, nothing died, nothing damaged, okay. Well, what you want? Mr. Diabetes, leave me alone. I will whoop your ass. You best mind your business, sir. You mind your business. You dare not attack the Natlan Archon of the Pyro Archon. I think that's what my title is. You wouldn't attack the Pyro Archon, would you, mister? Would you? Would you? I'll mind my business if you mind yours.
You looking to start something?
No, I was just looting this camp area because I can. Well, I wasn't in the mood to eat, but he kept on forcing me. As my mind wasn't in the right place, I just blew up. How old is he? 36. And if I remember correctly, you're 29. Am I correct? All right, Mr. Diabetes. I ain't here to start trouble. I'm gonna walk past you. You're gonna mind your business, and you'll live another day. Now, just you mind your business, mister. You mind your business. Don't make me whoop your ass. Don't you come over here, I'll whoop your ass, mister. I'm taking this thing, whatever that is. What? You just hit me, you son of a... Alright, you gonna die, mister. Brah! That's right, I hit you. What you gonna do? What you gonna do? You know what? I did not think of somebody could move like that. The way he just moved. I'm actually impressed, Mr. Diabetes. I did not expect that. But everyone here is about to die because reasons.
Out of the way, you're getting blown away.
Oh wow.
Stick around.
I can do circles too, but my circles are more deadlier than your circles. So how about that? How does it feel to be dead? I wouldn't know. So yeah, the other player can help you on World Quest, but they will not get rewards. Only the host gets the rewards. I see, I see. I would invite you and Cynthia to come and join me then. I'm 30. I see, I see. When you say your cousin was forcing you, can you elaborate? Because like, the only I can't imagine, like another one adult like force feeding another adult. Like I can't. I want to understand what do you mean by forcing you? Based off of what you've said so far, it sounds to me that you were probably like taking the death like really, really hard, which you know is completely understandable, and maybe he saw you like being really, really depressed, and he's like wanting you to eat so like you would feel better, and you know like you wouldn't lose your strength, sort of thing. Well, I need to take my dog out, so be right back. Has your cousin been a positive influence in your life other than this one incident? Like, have you guys been getting along the majority of your life up until all of this happened? Do you have good memories with him? The reason why I'm asking is because it can help me understand better and I can give you a better response. But based off what you told me so far, it sounds like he was trying to look out for you. Alright, we're taking all these rocks. And we're going to touch this thing right here. We're definitely taking this little bug creature. I don't even know what that bug creature... Okay, we got adventure 50 XP. Okay, rock on, rock on. And iron chunk. I don't know how I left that one over there. How could I do such a thing? Alright, alright. Oh wow, that Chris... What the hell's that thing? That green thing? What is that? What is that? Is it alive? I think I saw it move. If it moves, then I can probably kill it. And... What, did I see a little fire thing up in there or no? I don't think so. Yeah, we're gonna go see if I can kill that thing. Let's see. It's got a number above its head. That means it can die. You! What are you doing over here? You make scary noises that make me nervous.
Rise with the sun.
Rah! No, I didn't mean for it to fall off the cliff. Is it dead? Is it gonna respawn? Did it die? Did it die? I don't see any items down there. So if it wait, shouldn't it have dropped some items? Like something? Huh, guess not. I wonder if those things are intelligent. They make noises whenever I'm like fighting them, but I don't know if that's just like I don't know if they're like intelligent or not. Well, yes and no. He has epilepsy, but the last time he came to visit me, he argued with my parents. Epilepsy sounds terrible. He has anger issues. Ah, that's relatable. I pity people with anger issues because I know what it's like to go through that. Sometimes you end up doing or saying things that you really regret, that you wish you had never done or said. Do you know what he was arguing with your parents about? Alright, we made it up here. I'm gonna keep on smashing these rocks because... well, I'm sure I'm gonna need them at some point for something. I don't know what that purple stuff down there is. Also, this place looks kind of familiar to me, like I might have been here before. But that can't be the case, because if I had been here before, then I would have already touched that teleport. I always touch teleports no matter what. I'm gonna touch the purple stuff. Hopefully I don't die. I'm gonna touch it. Alright. I don't know if I'm getting radiation poisoning, or a tan, or what. I don't know why the ground's purple like that, and it kind of scares me that it is. I wonder if there's a way to break that thing. Well, based off of everything that you told me so far, Russell, and if you want my honest opinion, I would try to make amends and, like, repair the relationship with your cousin. I don't know how well he, like how close he was to your father, but assuming that he liked and respected your father, losing your father might have hurt him too. And, like, you probably were both going through a lot of emotional pain at that time. So, like, maybe tempers flared more than what they normally would because of all the stress. My mom just asked him to help out in the house. He never listens and always on his phone. That sounds disrespectful. If he's not a toxic, negative influence in your life, and he would be willing to, like, try to repair your guys' relationship if, like, you just, like, both talked to each other and, like, forgave each other, that's what I would recommend based off of what you told me. But, if he's always, like, causing problems, or if he's like negative, like towards your mother and you, then I would change what I said. I don't think that you should just forgive him just because he's family. I think that you should forgive him because of the circumstances, and if he's a positive person in your life. And you said it yourself that he's got anger issues, and it's really, really difficult to like control yourself sometimes when you have really bad anger issues. I'm not saying it's justified, I'm just saying that's the reality. That makes me pity him, because I know firsthand what it's like to have anger issues like that. If you do try to like patch things up and forgive him, and he's not as receptive to it, or if he's not willing to like meet you halfway, then I would say don't bother. But I would at least try it first. Okay, I'll try, brother. Thank you so much. You're welcome. If he keeps on like disrespecting you and your mom, then I would change what I said. But if your mom thinks that you should try to forgive him and make things like up with him, I'm sure she has her reasons, and you guys can be there for each other later on in life, like when you have less of the family that you had while you were growing up.
Burn it down.
Ooh! Oh shit. I did not expect for that to happen. I didn't. Okay, well, that happened. I wasn't expecting it, but it happens. Where am I supposed to go? Like up there, maybe? I don't even know.
Try and stop me.
Okay, I'm still kind of confused on where we're going. I appreciate it, and I am back. Welcome back. Can I climb on this? No? I feel like there's some way to make that thing that's up there come down here to break through this purple rock. I could be completely wrong, but that's what I would guess. I'm not terribly sure what I'm supposed to be doing here. This has been going on for years. I just can't be bothered anymore. I can help. Okay. Thank you, Mega Zombie. I would appreciate help. I'm just sick of his negativity. Yeah, I couldn't really advise keeping people that are constantly being negative around. I mean, if they're going through a difficult time about something, like if like there's like some extenuating circumstance that explains it, then that's one thing. But like if it's always negative, that would be a lot more difficult. There's a saying, I don't know if the saying exists in your country, but there's a saying in my country that's, it goes like this. It's, misery loves company. And basically what it is like, when some people are like, you know, being negative or like upset about something, they want to surround themselves around other people, and they want to be able to like go about them being negative with the other people.
Rev the engines.
I'm not entirely sure where we're supposed to go. Alright, I'm gonna follow you. But, I never heard that saying before, lol. Yeah.
Try and stop me.
A lot of times people, like, when they're, like, you know, feeling miserable for one reason or another, they want to surround themselves with other people, and they want other people to put up with them like that. I got a strong feeling that that's going to go through the purple rock down there. I see, there we go. That's the second shadow pin. The seals around the pin have been damaged far more than the first. Even the Erdent's inscription has been pushed outside the pillar. Paimon says, so what you call that shiny golden thing? Now that you mention it, I think we've seen them before. I think we have too. That's right. There should have been something similar in the pin you pushed back to the ground earlier. Ancient legend tells that before the idea of Natlan was even born. Hey, welcome to the channel, Clementine. How you doing? When this land was ruled by ancient dragons, the language by which they wielded, I can't pronounce that word, was the iridescent inscription. These days, none understand the meaning hidden in these lights. Only the golden engraving scattered across Natlan remain the mark of the trail for those ancient dragons. Paimon says, wait, so you know how to work it, but not how it works? Tidus says, we cannot decipher the meaning of the inscriptions, but the way we use phylogens are the same, so we do understand it on that level. Let me try to explain. Welcome back, Cynthia. Welcome back. How's work been going for you, Clementine? So Lou has those mysterious adaptable mechanisms, yes. While humans don't know how the principles underlying their function, they can still make use of them. That's more or less what I'm talking about, despite the imperfect analogy. Paimon says, so much to say that we'll need this shiny iridescent inscription to push the pin back down, right? Tito says, correct. Think of the inscription as an eggshell that has been shattered by the expanding abyss. We'll need to find the broken shards and fix the shell. Only then can the abyss within be sealed away. Huh? That's a better analogy than the last. Paimon says, Paimon thinks so too. Now she gets it. Speaking of which, the golden pattern flew right over, just like before. It's the inscription hasn't appeared beneath the pillars. Why is that? Tito says, that indicates that the only has the inscription between squeezed out, but it's also become fragmented. This is bad. We need to find any scattered bits and fast. Paimon says, so where do we find them? I don't know either. Huh? Oh, it's your birthday? Hold up. So boring, however, excited enough I turn 21 on the 31st. So yeah. Alright. I will try to remember that. Oh! You're gonna be legal drinking age! Do you have any plans? Thank you, Mega Zombie. Now tomorrow I can finish the quest and I can do Sumeru's story quest. Thank you, Mega Zombie, for helping Cynthia. I appreciate it. Happy early birthday, Clementine. It's nothing, Cynthia. I'm glad to help. Maybe we just need to look around. Skittle says, roar, roar. You want to go over? We're doing something right now. We'll play with you later, all right. Skittle says, more roar, roar. Do you know what that inscription means over there? Skittle says, roar. Loads of plans, spending over 200 dalaroos. Make it memorable. I see, I see. That does sound interesting, and I hope that you have fun. Let me know if you plan on drinking, and I can give you some advice. And I would also need to know, like, if you've ever drank before, or if this will be your first time. I do remember my 21st birthday. I remember it quite well. Oh wow. I've heard that even now, there are still Saurians who can sense an inscription power, but I always thought it was heresy. Could it be true? Tito says, I suppose you really are no ordinary Treposaurus, Skittles. Skittles is awesome. Paimon says, so, you can do that too, huh? You've got some way to go before you can be a god as a guide. Wait. You've got some way to go before you can be as good as a guide as Paimon. I don't know, Paimon. I think I might replace you with Skittles. Skittles says, what? Paimon's jealous. See Paimon praising you. Paimon's jealous. Paimon says, says who? Paimon's way more broad-minded than she looks. I don't know about that, Paimon. That was just her way of praising him. Skittles says, what? What? Paimon says, sigh. The little guy didn't catch that at all. Bah. If only he was a little smarter. I'm sure he'll understand someday. I bet he understands more than you, Paimon. Let's see. The only bad thing is my buddy ships out to Israel, being deployed like a couple days after my birthday. I am sorry to hear that. That is scary. Curious to what branch she's in. Precisely. Those in the tribe responsible for Samorian's cares always say that it takes time to truly establish a rapport with them. Army. I see, I see. I hope that you guys get to spend some quality time together before he goes, and I hope that he's safe wherever he ends up getting stationed over there. Let me see, hang on. Israel. I would think that he would probably be pretty safe over there, but I haven't really been paying attention to what's all going on. Paimon says, true, just like Paimon didn't get what Skittles was trying to tell us now either. Paimon says, sorry, Skittles. Skittles says, roar, roar. You're quick to reply, though. Paimon will give you that. All right, we'll follow you and see what we can find at the Golden Patterns. All right, where are we going now, Universal Fox? Where are we going now? By the way, Cynthia, if you want to join us, you're welcome to. Where are we going? All right, I'm following you. I like the music here. It's different. I love watching out-of-context Pokemon Sun and Moon Arnums. Nah, I'm good. Okay, you're going over there. All right. All right, I am following anime. I remember watching anime when I was, Pokemon when I was younger. Okay, I gotta murder these Hilichurls because they have a chest and I want that chest. There we go. Noxus, you need to replay Pal World. Let me see what you said. Need to replay Pal World. They just dropped the official 1.0 patch. Loaded new stuff. Is this the official, like the final, like official release of the game, Clementine? I heard that the final release was coming, but I didn't know when. Oh yeah, I don't know if I told the group, but I got a haircut yesterday. Nice. Did it turn out the way that you want? Normally, whenever I get my hair cut.
Hey, not a bad haul.
I'm often disappointed. It took me a long time to find a hairstylist that I would leave happy with my haircut each time. And to be fair to the stylists, I am kind of picky when it comes to like my hair being styled certain ways. I feel like I'm a difficult customer to please, and I'm not trying to be difficult. It's just like, unless they do it a certain way, it's not going to come out the way I want. I haven't gotten a haircut in over a year. Arm still hurts. I hate this. What'd you do to your arms? Oh, it's because you got the shots, or you got the vaccine, I remember. Yep. It is out of early access, so everything is out, possibly much including DLC in the future. Alright, I will re-download it tonight after this stream, and I may or may not stream it tomorrow. My mom cut it for me. I see, I see. Well, hopefully you are happy with it. Why is this like this? Why is this ground all weird looking? Never mind, we got it.
Something to add to my collection.
Alright, I'm not entirely sure if, I guess I go this way. I wonder, if I re-download the game, Clementine, do you think it's gonna have me restart, from where I left off, or is it gonna make me start like a whole brand new game? I'm curious. I wouldn't mind starting a brand new game. In fact, I probably will start a brand new game. Why? Because I want to change my character from a male to a female. Hey, Cynthia, is your name supposed to be the reference to the Pokemon trainer Cynthia? I believe it is. I believe it is. I could be wrong, but I don't think I am. Dear Lord! No! Wait, hold on. I don't want to fall to my doom. Oh God, no! Jesus, help me! Jesus. Okay, so I guess I'm supposed to go down there. That's what it seems like. But first, I gotta see what the sparkly thing is. If I can, that is. Hold up. Yeah, I'm thinking I might just start like a brand new save file, Clementine. That way I can relearn the game, because honestly it's been like maybe like a year and a half or 2 years since I played Pal World. And I do remember I ended up regretting making a male character instead of a female character. So, I don't know if it's possible to change your character's sex after you make them in the beginning. I would hope that it would be, but I wouldn't be surprised if it's not. And, oh wow, yeah, loads of changes since then, including new pals and bosses. I see. Do you think that, like when I re-download the game, it'll let me load up my old save file, or is it gonna force me to make a new one? I made my character look like Makima from Chainsaw Man. Hope your arm feels better, Cynthia. I second that. I'm not too sure. What do you play it on, Clementine? Like what system? Computer, PS5, Xbox, what do we got? I play on PC. I wonder if PC players can play with console players, because I know it's got co-op in it, or at least I believe it's got co-op in it. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure it does. But I don't know if it's cross-platform co-op or not. Alright, I'm following you, Mega Zombie, I'm following you. Why can't I climb up this waterfall? Fish, come back, delicious fish! Come back! Delicious fish. I wasn't a huge fan of fish growing up, and even now, I'm not terribly partial to it, except when it's in sushi. Sushi's my favorite food, though. Yeah, I do believe PC and console players can play together. Awesome. Why the hell am I trying to walk into this wall? Alright. Fish! Well, maybe we'll get to play it together at some point. I wonder if I'll have people show up from my other streams to watch the Pal World stream. Honestly, I have no idea. I know that some games, when I stream them, like, players from other games, or viewers from other games do not show up. They have, like, no interest in some other games. Which I'm trying to think of a clever way where I could get my Genshin Impact and Withering Wave subscribers to show up to my Where Winds Meet streams. And I have an idea, but I don't know if it'll work. Can I go? Can I dive? Oh shit! No, I didn't mean to do that. No, it's a cruel world. When I was younger, I swallowed a fish, bone by accident. That traumatized me. I see. All right, I'm following zombie.
Right.
Let me out! Let me out! Oh god, why can't I move properly? What the hell's happening? The hell? Where, wait, what the hell? Wait, what? Can I climb? I can climb. These ruins, something. Wait, where did you go? Are you down there? I'm confused. Where did you go? I heard something, it sounded like a horse neighing. Alright, I'm assuming that you went back down here. I'm actually excited to play Pal World again, Clementine. I did enjoy it when I played it last time. It is a game that I would recommend. I feel like it's like Pokemon, or similar to Pokemon, but better in a lot of ways. Like, I feel like it's more like the type of Pokemon game that we wanted, like back in the day, but now we finally got it. Also, I'm glad Nintendo lost their lawsuit. That looks like Jeff from MR. I do not think so at all. Alright, I don't know what these things are, but we're gonna murder them. It's the only way. Rah! We're taking all the shinies. Let me see. I remember I had a bear pal that carried around, if I'm not mistaken, like a rocket launcher, and I get a ride on his back or his shoulders, and that was really fun. And I got that like that blue pal that looks like I don't know, like maybe like an aquatic ferret without any skin, or without any fur. I mean,
not a bad haul.
I don't know. I forgot. It was one of the earlier ones that you got, but you could ride him, if I remember correctly. I forgot what he was called, to be honest. But it looked cool. You said you made your character based off someone from Chainsaw Man? I haven't seen that anime in a very long time. Is your character male or female, Clementine? I'm assuming female, but I could be completely wrong. I made my original character look like he looks like kind of like a caveman, but he had purple hair and a purple beard. And I eventually started to regret not making a female character. Alright, I'm following you. Woo! I feel like the female characters are just more fun to look at. Oh, we're following. It also makes like changing armor more exciting too. Because like, I don't really care too much to be like changing armor if my character's male, unless like the armor or outfit looks really, really cool on the male, but a lot of times they don't look that cool, but they do look good on the females. We got ourselves a key. And we're gonna keep on following whatever the hell this thing is. And I'm gonna eat that lizard. I'm gonna put in between 2 slices of bread, put some mayonnaise on it, and lunch is served. I've had alligator tail, and it was tasty. I would recommend it. I haven't had it since I was a kid, but I remember liking it. I also found that cricket millworm scorpion pizza that I tried at the fair. I found the picture that I took before I ate it. I thought about posting it in the Discord. I probably posted it into the food section. I wouldn't recommend it, not because it tastes bad, because it was way overpriced, and like honestly, I could barely taste the bugs. Barely. I of course had to wash it all down with a fried Snickers bar and a fried Oreo, and that was heavenly. It floated. Surely an eggshell could be complete now. Well, the iridescent inscription should be mended now. Let's head down below.
Going into a trance is risky for most
and
people,
trials.
so don't get any ideas.
I don't know what she means by "don't get any ideas." I feel like it almost sounds like she's insinuating something, like I don't know. It makes it sound like she thinks we're bad people. Natlan Archon Quest. Welcome to the channel, Curran. I don't recognize you. I don't think I've ever seen you, but welcome all the same. Isn't alligator tail hard? I ate it fried, and it was chewy just like any other meat. Okay, I guess I'm gonna turn into dinosaur with you. How do I go underground? There we go. I don't know if I'm doing it right. Dear sweet baby Jeebus. Okay, that's gonna explode. You know what? I will just go the opposite direction. That way, I can help out. I helped. Oh shit. I appreciate you helping me, Mega Zombie. I might not have figured this out without you. Or it would have taken me longer than I would have liked. Oh wow, I forgot you could jump like that. That's actually kind of cool. I am glad that Pantalonte swung by to tell me about the, basically, if you don't do the Natlan quest in the right order, you might lose out forever. How do I get out of the ground? I don't even know. Okay, there we go. I do like the fact that we get to turn into so many animals. I don't remember... I could be wrong, but I think Natlan is the first nation where we got to turn into animals. You smashed that thing. You're not wrong. Curran, where are you from? I'm curious to where you're from. I'm assuming that you're not in my... Oh shit. The hell? Did I just die? Did I just screw up the thing because I repair? Okay, hang on. I'm Asian. Well, if you don't feel comfortable telling me what country, I won't pry. But, just so you know, I welcome people in my community from all over the world. I don't discriminate towards anyone, regardless of their country. Alright, this time I'll make sure not to fall into the lava. Maybe. I'll probably screw it up still, but maybe. Alright. Rah! Coming. Oh, Jesus! I thought I was gonna fall to the... Oh, boy. Oh shit, no, no! I'm stuck! I'm stuck! Wait, no, I'm not stuck. Never mind, I'm fine. I'm fine. False alarm, I'm fine. Kinda. I gotta make sure I don't fall in the frickin' lava. And wait, oh god. Oh god. Sweet baby Jeebus. Alright, we got that mug. Oh god, oh god! I have a family! Alright. Oh my god, that's shoot! Oh god. Alright, alright. I haven't fell to my death yet. But that don't mean it's not gonna happen. I mean, it just hasn't happened yet. We're making good progress, I feel like, at least. I'm trying to be very careful not to fall into the lava, because... Alright, we got it dug. I don't know why. Look at that. What was that giant skeleton? Was that a dragon skeleton? I have no idea. Alright, alright. Let me see. Where are you, zombie? Okay, there you are. I see you. Tito says, "We did it!" Tito, what is this "we" nonsense that you're saying? Me and Zombie did it. Hell, Paimon probably tried to take credit too. The 2 shadow pins have been plunged back into the earth. Yay! Skittle says, "Roar!" Paimon says, "Nice work. Another round of applause couldn't hurt." Tito says, "I'd clap my hands till they fell off if I could." You know what, Tito? Knowing you, I believe it. But then I couldn't write another day or another story, so forgive me for not doing so. Well, if you were serious about writing your stories, Mr. Tito, you would learn to be able to write with your feet, or maybe your mouth. I don't know. Tito says, "I assure you that in my heart, naught but bones remain attached to my wrist." Okay. Skittle says, "Roar." Paimon says, yeah, that's getting kind of creepy." He is kind of creepy, Paimon. I mean, normally I ignore most of everything you say, but I think right now you're telling the truth. Tito says, "Really? And here I thought kids these days like their stories with a little dash of darkness." We're not children. Well, Paimon might be, but I'm not. He says, watching the shadow pin burrow back to the ground really takes a load off my soul. Long-standing tradition dictates that we now only need to check the 3rd lesser shadow pin and the greater shadow pin, and we can call this job well done. The abyssful successful busted, not to return for a good long time. The rest of this trip should be quite safe, so feel free to come along and chat with me. I'd like to know the heroes I'm inscribing into our tribe story better, you know? Oh, is that what we're doing? I don't know what the hell we were doing. Paimon says, in that case, you gotta say something like this. The mighty Paimon was as tall as a mountain. In that case, I'd like to be large too. Be large as two. Paimon, no one's gonna believe that you are as tall as a mountain. Skittle says, "Roar, roar, roar." I don't know what Skittles is saying right now, but he's probably saying, "Paimon, you are not as tall as a mountain. How dare you lie to everyone else?" He says, "Hey, what do you mean by that, little guy? You wanna be as tall as 3 mountains? Skittles can be as tall as however mountains he wants." He says, "Roar." Skittles, you truly are a saurian of prodigious appetite. No, larger than 2. Skittle says, "Roar." Tio says, "Haha, sure. In that case, my brave warriors, Paimon, as tall as a mountain, Lumine with the stature of 2, and Skittles, who has the bulk of 3. Would you kindly come with me, Tito, the poor little human-sized dwarf, to check on the last little shadow pin? Are you trying to lure us, Tito, so you can murder us and throw our corpses into the lava? I'm on to you. Alright, hang on. Genshin Impact is the best game. Karen, I'm from Malaysia. Nice. I'm Chinese. Alright. Where did Mega Zombie go? There he is. Alright, I'm following you. I'm not entirely sure where we're supposed to go, but I'm gonna jump around while we're doing it because I can. Also, we're gonna take whatever that is. I wonder if these rocks will explode. Yep, they do. That hurt. Ouch. Well, I had to test it out. I couldn't just not try to blow up those glowy rocks. What kind of person would I be? Wait, what? Kill them deer! Delicious deer! Quit running away, deer! You're my lunch! Don't! No! I wanted that meat! This is a cruel... No! Oh! I wanted to eat... What the hell's that? Alright, I'm following you. Delicious ice! Okay, ooh, alright, rock on, thank you. Was that Skittles? That is Skittles. Skittles, what are you doing here? Alright, I'm following you. Oh wait, is that the thing we're supposed to do over here? What is this? Oh, we're gonna grab that? Okay, there we go. Okay, Skittles made a weird noise, and I'll be honest, it kind of scared me. Yummy meat! Tito says, wonderful, it's solid, almost as if it was grown from the very soil, more robust even than the roots of the great mother tree that grows beneath the scions of the Canopy Mountains cliffs. Now I can head back and take up my shift in peace. Of the 3 lesser shadow pins, the most reliable you've remained. If I should ever pin a tale about the pins, transforming into the lovely tribeswoman shall be loveliest among them. Wait, what? If I should ever pin a tale about the pins, transforming into lovely tribeswomen, you should be the loveliest among them. Wait, are you saying that this rock could turn into women? That's crazy. Skittle says, Paimon says, wow, so you were the one most interested in stone pillars all along, huh? Shocking. Tito says, hey, now, that's ignorant speaking. Here in Natlan, we believe that pure spirit and intelligence dwell within all things. For us, things take on human form is a most traditional theme. Wait, do you believe this really happens? For example, the tale of the beech tree shadow that transformed into a young woman and young Flower Father clan tribesmen who fell from the sky. Or the story of a man who is human by day but would morph into a Saurian under the moonlight at night. Many are the ways such tales are told, but they're all variations of the same theme I spoke of. Is that really true? Cough. Well, that is what a lot of stories say. That much I'll swear to as one who tells the tales. Paimon says, wait, what about the Shadow Pin story? Then, there's no real shadow of the Volcano Lord, is there? And if the shadow is the abyss, then what is the pin really? Tito says, look at that beetle on the right side of me. I don't know what that thing tastes like. I'm gonna pretend like it's rock candy. Alright. Okay, I think Mega Zombie is gonna go and try to kill that bug. Oh, you're a lot sharper than I thought, little Paimon. Paimon, he is insulting you. Go for his eyes just like we practiced. Tito says, let's see, where should I start with such a story? Long ago, the mountain range where the children of Echoes made their home was not as it is today. It was more normal, more complete, more lovely. Everything changed when the I can't pronounce that word, catastrophe struck. Paimon says, the word I can't pronounce, catastrophe. Indeed, Natlan ley lines were always special and somewhat delicate, and so this calamity brought utter devastation. They say that the Night Kingdom was severely damaged in the disaster, and the totem pole's lights grew dim. The Wayob could not hear the tribe's cries. Tito says, and on land a dark tide disaster blazed towards the mountain range, brought on by the word I can't pronounce soldiers. It was they who were the source of the trouble. The Canaan soldiers? Are they still a problem? Or do we gotta track them down? Are they dead? Can we make them dead? What do we need to do? Who needs to die? Paimon says, Canarian soldiers? Tito says, that's right. At the time, the tribe leader had gone forth to the lone island in the west to resist the giant beast. Elder Trahor had no choice but to connect with the Abyss and those two abject Canarians. Finally, the tribe's warriors and the Saurians, exhausting their spirits, flesh and blood, found a way to use iridescent inscription, fashioning giant stones, nails out of solid phylogens. And Elder Tahori was the first to leap into the dark pits, crying, if the abyss should ensnare death, let us flip the script with the death and sacrifice, and we shall ensnare the abyss. The brave warriors followed him in, and after much sacrifice, the abyss was at least sealed beneath the earth. This is the true tale of the past. Even the children of echoes, who excavated solid phylogens and gems for a living, now that the phylogens around the stone nails must remain untouched. Paimon says, so that's the story. Welcome, Red Runner. Roar, Skill says. Paimon says, that happened 5 centuries ago, and yet you made it sound like it was something you saw yourself. Tito says, that's the storyteller's duty. I love my work, and amongst all the tales, I love the stories of the heroes the most. I'm not a nimble fellow, nor am I the best fighter. If anything, I'm the furthest thing from a hero. But when I tell their stories, I feel like I'm right there, traveling, adventuring, and fighting alongside them. I feel that smile upon me, egging me on, as if standing in the shadows of the bonfire, listening to me as they would befriend, bragging about their exploits. And perhaps that is how I fight alongside them, by ensnaring that their stories will be passed down and remembered for generations to come. Skittle says, roar. Paimon says, wait a second. What is that? So what does that elder story have to do with the Volcano Lord? And why do Shadow Pins have that name? Skittle says, Red Runner says, I was watching Cyberpunk and I decided to join you. Welcome, Red Runner. I'm glad you're here. What episode of Cyberpunk are you on? Tito says, haha, still thinking about that, Paimon. It's simple. It's just a little play on words commonly done in many stories. It's called Shadow Pin because it pins shadows. Easy, right? I mean, I guess. Skill says, Paimon says, Wow. The two of you made the same noise. Because they're both confused as hell. That's not where Paimon thought this was going. What the hell? It's the ground that's shaking Paimon. Let's see, wait. You're shaking up and down, Lumine. Jesus. I blame Tito's awful jape. Wait, what is a jape? Come on, my joke wasn't that disastrous. Paimon, every word that comes out of your mouth makes people more and more unhappy. Tito says, it's the big shadow pin. That's where the tremors are coming from. Something's wrong. Come on, we need to get back there. I can't remember if Season 2 of Cyberpunk is going to be in October or November, but I'm excited. Why did this? We drove all the lesser pins into the ground, but the Abyss influence is getting stronger. That's impossible. The Woven Scroll story clearly state that. Things our experience do not prepare us for sometimes happen. Paimon says, it's more accurate to say that accidents happen so often that even Paimon stopped being surprised. Tito says, could it be that some change has overtaken the Abyss, surging within the ley lines, causing resistance to get stronger? I don't know, Tito, but let's wrap this shit up real fast. Paimon says, either way, it's like something terrible happened down there. Well, let's go down there and make things right. Let's use violence to solve our problems. Come on, boys. Paimon says, why don't we try getting a closer look? That's just what I said, Paimon. Don't try to take credit for my idea. Skittle says, roar. Tito says, please do, Lumine. I can hear a little tremor in his voice. I'm getting the feeling that there's probably not a Mrs. Tito. I could be wrong, but I don't think I am. Alright, hold on, we gotta kill those weasels. They're up to no good. I could tell, look at these weasels. Rah! I had to kill them weasels. What kind of person would I be if I didn't kill them weasels? Hold on, wait, was that a fire thing? Hold on, what's that up there? Hang on. How do I go underground? I forgot. There we go. I'm taking that grapefruit. I thought I saw a fire thing over here. Are those people bad? They got numbers above their head, but I don't see no chest or nothing. Alright, we'll let you people live for now, but I'm coming back up here to whoop your ass. Alright, we're going in, boys. Oh god, hopefully I don't die. I have a family. Ah! Okay, I didn't die. We're good. I really didn't know what was going to happen right there. I kind of got nervous for a second. I thought I might have just killed myself. That'd be such a sad way for the Traveler to go down after all this time. Like, how did the Traveler eventually end up dying? Oh shit, what's happening? What the fuck? The hell? What? I do not know what just happened. Alright. I guess they want us to do something right over here. Hold on, what's this? I'm taking that bug and I'll bust through the ground. There we go, lots of stuff. I love stuff. We got shiny rocks over here. Ugh, and I will collect all the shiny rocks. Where did you go, Mega Zombie? Okay, I think you came over here. There you are. Alright, hold up. Oh god, we're being attacked! That was weird. There we go. I don't know if I'm helping. I'm trying. You know what? They're taking too long to die. I'm going to turn back into Moika. Get out of the ground, damn it.
Let's ride.
There we go.
Rev the engine.
We got more peoples. Alright. I don't know why these people are blue. It looks like they're on fire, so they're probably ghosts. We have to kill them. Ghosts cannot be let to live. Even though I guess technically they're probably already dead. I don't know what that guy said before he died. I'm pretty sure he was angry that he couldn't marry his cousin, but I'm not entirely sure. I'm pretty sure if that fell on any of us, we would all die. Tito says, Lumine, Paimon, Skittles, are you all unhurt? And what if I say no, Tito? What are you gonna do? Are you gonna pull out a first aid kit? Are you gonna give us some food? Do you have food on you? If you have food on you, you should have shared earlier. Paimon says, Paimon's okay, kinda. What do you mean, okay, kinda? Skittles says, roar. Paimon says, you don't look injured, Skittles. Did the big pillar scare you just now? Good to see that you're okay, Sniff. I was pretty frightened too. There's no way I'd get injured with that much smoke around. Mary's cousin, that's a thing? Yes, Russell, yes it is. It's illegal in some places, but it's also legal in some others. Back in action already, huh? You're awesome. That's true, Paimon. You're not wrong. This makes me want to smack you only slightly less. Cough. Well, that's a lucky break amidst our misfortune. This cloud of smoke is huge. Every bit as large as the plumes of volcanic ash hurled by the volcano lord. In the stories. I am genuinely surprised that this is the first that you're hearing of this, Russell. But at the same time, I honestly don't know. I fell through the hole. Hopefully you survived, Mega Zombie, but don't worry. If you died, I will be down there to loot your corpse in just a few moments. We'll make sure nothing goes to waste. So yeah, in my country, I'm pretty sure it's illegal in some states, but it's also legal in others. I don't know how that is throughout through other places in the world. I honestly have no idea. But I do think I genuinely think it's especially interesting that this is the first that you're hearing of it, Russell. Maybe it doesn't happen in your culture, and if it doesn't, that's for the best. Paimon says, still, Paimon didn't think that big shadow pin would come crashing down before such a big hole in the ground. Tito says, as to that, Sai, to be honest, I don't know what comes next. Well, at least you're being honest. I survived by 1K of life. Nope, it doesn't happen. That's for the best. There's a lot of problems that can come from it. But we can always inspect the hole first. For all we know, maybe this isn't too big of a deal, right? It would be right moment for some sort of ironic twist after all. I'm back, Hatsune Miku. Figure is now fixed. What happened to the Hatsune Miku character? And can you pose her in different positions? Tito says, you know, like how a bandit finds the treasure he spent half his life searching for is actually worthless. Perhaps this place we've guarded for centuries has also been empty all along. Then we need to build a time machine, go back in time, and find your ancestors, Tito, and we should give them a piece of our mind. Tito says, or maybe we'll find the story of the Shadow Pins is but 5 centuries old prank that some bored ancestor of ours came up with. That would be very enraging. Sorry, I know I'm rambling, but I'm drunk. I can't help but be nervous either. Either way, I have no clue. We'll find down there. But still, I will go. Don't do it, Tito. What if it's a trap? Paimon says, hey, don't you worry about it. We'll come with you. It doesn't look too serious. It's just a really big hole, right? Just the normal kind of big, really. The shape's kind of ugly, too. I'd only give this hole 3 stars. Let me see what you said. Hold up. When I bought it, she had cat ears. That was broken, and today my mom superglued it. Welcome back, Red Runner. Welcome back. I can't pose her. She's a figurine. Thanks, Russell. All right. Well, that's cool that your mom did that for you. That reminds me when I was a kid, and sometimes I would break one of my toys, and sometimes my mom could put them back together, but not always. Paimon says, when did you become some kind of cavity connoisseur, huh? Fuck. Sure, we've seen a lot of these, but... Skittle says, shut up, Paimon. Paimon says, hey, don't you copy her when she's being a bad role model. You don't want to pick up bad habits. Paimon, you're the only one I know here with bad habits. Also, is it just me, or has Skittles gotten bigger? He looks a lot bigger than what I remember. Is he getting bigger? He looks bigger to me. It could just be in my head, but I remember him being like a lot smaller. What have we been feeding him? Poor Skittles, he's probably going to get diabetes. Tito says, that's where the greater shadow pin fell, it seems. It's gone down so much deeper than I imagined. It's almost like... ... There was a huge open space down there to begin with. Let's hurry up and go down there and solve the mystery, damn it. I had a Spider-Man figurine. I remember accidentally breaking his leg. Lol. I had a Spider-Man figurine when I was young. He was one of my favorite toys because he could pose in like more positions than other toys I had could. And I think I ended up breaking him when I threw him at a snowman. I was pissed. Redburn says, she's adorable. I love this figure. She's my favorite figurine. Number 2's my Asaka. Possibly 3rd is Luffy. I would like to see them in the Discord. Cynthia says, hi. Welcome back, Cynthia. Welcome back. Tito says, to prevent anything that might crawl up from the surface, perhaps. Skill says, Roo. Tito says, anyway, things look all right over there for now. I'll report this back to the tribe later. And we hear a mysterious noise. It says, hiss, arg, ah. It sounds like there's a monster down there, Tito. You should go alone and check. Calamity, pain, save. Oh God, it's hurting our ears. Tito says, ugh, what was that? Skittle says, who the hell knows? And Lumen says, I heard a voice. Paimon says, what's wrong? You don't all look so good, especially you, Tito. You look like you don't bathe. Tito says, ha, it's as I feared. The iridescent inscription on the pin must have sent something down there, causing it to fall. That legend is real. The spirits of the fallen Canadian soldiers are about to emerge. Should we try to befriend them, or should we attack them, Tito? What do you think? Skittle says, the hell? Paimon says, Tito, are you okay? He is clearly not okay, Paimon. Not really. I'm afraid that voice, so cold, so coarse, just listening to a few syllables, like running my brain across sandpaper. That's a bold statement, Mr. Tito. That assumes you has a brain. Paimon says, if that's bad, why don't you stay here and keep watch, just to make sure no one falls in and all. And Lumine says, as for us, we'll go down there and see what's happening. And if we find any ancient monsters or spirits, we will beat them until they stop moving. We might eat some of them too. I haven't decided. Tito says, no, you can't. It's dangerous down there. There's no reason you should be put in more peril. And I'll not be the one to do it. We've exchanged names, but not blows. Let me see what you said. I think I did post Luffy figurine. It was before the anime figurine section was founded. Hey, Nox, can I make you a mod on my channel? You sure can. And thank you, Cynthia. Red Runner says, also, tomorrow I'm going to the park with my 2 friends and another girl. Who is this another girl, Red Runner? Tell me about her. That makes us friends. Tito says, heh. He's reflecting that he doesn't have many friends. Tito says, so calm in the face of danger. Are you used to it, or is it just natural results of possessing overwhelming strength? I would say a bit of both, Tito. We are used to it, and we are really, really strong. Tito says, well, let's go down together then. Tito, I don't think that you should come down. You said so yourself that you couldn't fight. You just might get in the way. Me and Paimon won't be able to protect you. I can only use her little body as a human shield for me. I can't use her for both of you. Nice, Red Runner. Hope you have a great time. She's a girl we know from training. We're inviting her because she was depressed. Oh. I'm wondering what she was depressed about, but that's really awesome of you, Red Runner. That's really good that you're trying to help someone going through a difficult time feel better. That kind of sounds like what I end every single stream with. I don't know if you guys have memorized how I end my stream, but basically what you're doing is what I always say. Tito says, though I do not have the power to resist the abyss, as I am the one who tells the tales, I might be of some help regarding that below. Natlan surface, wait, hold on. Though I do not have the power to resist the abyss, as I am one who tells tales, I might be of some help regarding that below. What kind of help could you offer, Tito? Besides, to witness things to their completion is a storyteller's duty. I suppose. But let's take 5 first. Once we're ready, let's head into the carnivorous cavity, shall we? Ooh. Holy crackers, we got 50 primogems. Boys and girls, I will be right back. Don't do anything I wouldn't.
Many insects have a compulsion to follow the light, and humans are the same. Except we call that light hope. Exploration and trials. Adventuring is right up my alley.
Here's to a life where the drinks keep flowing and the Mora keeps rolling.
Alright, boys and girls, I have returned. I appreciate everyone's patience, and now I have...
I've read almost every novel from Yai Publishing House.
Rocky
Pretty
Road
normal,
Ice Cream.
Right?
Okay, hang on. Did you remember that, Russell, or did you go and check? I know why, but I don't want to share it. Alright. Great. We get to hear him. We could talk about insects. Yeah, I want to have words with whichever dev wrote
Going into a trance is risky for most people. So
Nox, you did it on purpose, LeMayo. I hear her twice since I'm playing with him. I feel for you, Mega Zombie. Welcome back. Welcome back. Thank you. Thank you. All right, so I wonder how many of my subscribers remember.
Insects have
God damn it, ain't no one trying to hear about insects. Shut the fuck up. Alright, let's go down here and whoop ass. I ain't afraid of nothing, except for a lot of things. And I can, yeah, you do what you do. I'm gonna eat ice cream as on the way down. I'm hungry, and I don't have, like, any, like little snack things I can eat real quick. Been watching another anime called Kaguya-sama Love is War. What can you tell me about Love is War? I've never heard of that. I think I may or may not have seen the Akami Guild. The Akami Gala Killa. I think I may have seen that. I can't remember. Oh, I was asking if, like, I wonder how many of my subscribers remember what I say at the end of every stream. Because 9 times out of 10, I always end the stream the same way. There might be a couple where I don't end it the same way, but those are the ones that the stream goes down prematurely, like by accident. Like the other night when I was trying to do my first 24-hour stream, my internet crashed right when I was about to reach the 12-hour mark. I was pissed. I really was going to try to stay up until until the Sitlali banner was going to end. Akame Gu Kill. I think I've seen that anime, but I could be wrong. God damn it. If they're gonna say stuff to us that's important, then at least let me be able to read it and confirm that I've read it. I noticed how a lot of gacha games do this shit, and it pisses me off. Where Winds Meet did that. That was the second most annoying thing about the game. Okay, hang on. Paimon says, why is there a stone tablet here? Clearly, it's to mark somebody's death, I think. Tito says, it might have been left by tribesfolk of the past. That happens quite often around here. Long ago, in a galaxy far, far away, there was a bounty marker telling you that you've crossed the line. What line and why do we care? You can sometimes find those stones with patterns carved in white on them throughout our lands that serve the same purpose. They've just all been abandoned. Who abandoned them? Skill says, roar. Paimon says, so that's what happened. Paimon, don't act like you understand what's going on. Tito says, boundaries are borders. Wait, no. Boundaries and borders are no laughing matter here. Between the living and the dead. Within and without. Above and below. Only those who have crossed these lines can grasp the dangers they face. That sounds like something a drunk would say. Tito says, it is said that there was once a stone tablet in an ancient ruin that read, if any tread past this stone with ill intent, mine hand shall drake claw become, and grasp their neck shall I. It sounds like if you cross the line, somebody's going to give you a neck massage. Let's go do that. Paimon says, oh, wait. What if this stone tablet has some sort of warning or curse on it? Then, I'd consider us lucky, Paimon. I would love a neck massage from a dragon. Tito says, I can't tell at a glance. Chower left this here to think that... Wait, where have I heard that name? Wait, what name? Hold up. Oh, Traori? Ah, that's the elder who fought against the Abyss. Skittle says, roar. Tito says, you're quite the avid listener. Storytellers love people like you, you know. Okay. After all, the capacity to remember such tales is is a basic quality that all storytellers must have. Alright. Let me see. Skittles, you should read it for us. I trust you more than Paimon and Tito. Oh god, I gotta read all this shit? Fuck. Alright. Boundary marker inscription. I am the elder of Children of Echoes, Trahori, and I leave this inscription here. I am the storyteller of the Children of Echoes, Trahori, and I leave the inscription here. Wait, is all the same shit? No, it's okay, it switches up. Okay, I see. I am the shield and spear of the Children of Akori, or Echoes of Trahori, and I leave inscription here. To impart those who will come after, and to seek instruction from the ancestor and Wayab, and to smooth out my present wrinkles. His present wrinkles, the hell? Here I shall leave 3 blessings. First is for my friends from afar. Let us have 1 drink. Zephaniah and Izarai, you who guided the Black Flood here to the place of the seal, do not wish me to name your deeds. Heroism. Okay, so real quick, guys, nobody type anything, because if you type something, it's going to cover up the screen, and I can't read it, and I want to read this as fast as I can because my ice cream's melting. Okay, you do not wish me to name your deeds. Heroism, for you see it as only doing your duty. You would prefer to be known as cowards, rogues, or a thorn in our side. That you should ever increase our vigilance, like a aphid that bites a saurian. As the storyteller, thus did I promise you, yet I must speak the truth here. Forever and always shall you be heroes who fought alongside our tribe, the brothers kin of the Children of Echoes. The second is for the valiant ones who were sacrificed. Let us have 1 more drink, my warriors, for we are illuminated by the incandescent god and guided by our chief, whatever the fuck that says, and shall not tarnish their great names that I cannot pronounce. We pray to the spirit of Wakala, whatever the fuck that says, Uba Khan, the madman who stole the fire from the throat of the great dragon. To him we willingly offer up our deaths and lives, that he might block the Archon magic of the abyss with radiant glyphs. As an elder, I bless the warriors. May we one day be free. May every death have meaning, and for a life has a place to return. And the third is for those who come after and read. Hey, that's us. They're talking about us. The third is for the ones who come after and read the inscriptions. Let us have 1 more drink. Those who come after, for our hope, for our future. If, I see you dancing, zombie. If you are reading this, you know that the situation is dire, and that it is no time for fear. As a shield and spear of the tribe, I bless you. Know well that the fortress forged from the sacrifices of flesh and blood cannot stand forever, and the only true immortality is the indomitable spirit. May you be able to win the final victory. All right, comments, hang on. Red Runner says, and Love is War's a romantic comedy about these 2 high schoolers, Kaguya and Miku, who like each other, but they're too proud, so they're at war trying to get the other to confess. That's interesting. Russell says, I liked your intro, though, when you say, welcome, boys and girls, puppies and kittens of all ages, to say the game's name. We're starting to stream with the numbers of subscribers. So, yeah, I remember catchphrases. Good. Paimon says, it says friends from afar, Zenith and another name I can't pronounce. Paimon says, that would prefer to be known as you would prefer to be known as cowards, rogues. I can hear Sit Lolly being a loud bitch in the background. Or thorn in their side, you should never increase our vigilante. Like aphids bites. Yet, I speak the truth. God damn it, I ain't gonna read all that shit again. Wait, the colonies fought alongside the tribe then? I don't know if it should have a catchphrase to start my stream with saying. What I'm gonna do Then I start with what I'm going to do. I've developed mine slowly but surely over time, Red Runner. I didn't say what I say now when I first started streaming. If you don't stop crying, the ghosts of Canary soldiers will follow the sound and track down your shadow. So they said, but it was all a lie. And I end the stream with thank you so much for watching. Comment, like, and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Peace. Nice. Tito says, such injustice. Those who gave their all for the tribe should... our tribe should bear such slander. Yeah, that's so sad, Paimon says. Skittle says, yeah, they did not care for their good name. Skittle says he wants an Oreo. They only wish to see their will fulfilled. Paimon says, so that's how it is. Paimon gets it. No, you don't. Most heroes don't do great deeds to become heroes. Well, I would actually agree with that. They become heroes because they do those deeds. That's why they don't care about what others think of them. I agree with that. Tito says, ... Shut up, Tito. Sigh, perhaps you're right, but... Paimon says, their iridescent inscription goes. We should chase it down. I want to see what that thing tastes like. Holy hell, what is that? Did we fall to the Earth's core? Are we about to die? Paimon says, wow, so this must have been where they finally sealed the abyss. Look, Lumine, there are so many golden patterns in the middle. You can also see traces of the abyss leakage here. Red Runner says, and also that anime is about this guy who joins a group of assassins. So he does assassin stuff. I think I've seen it, but I can't remember. Tito says, look, looks like there's a thing attracting the interesting inscription. We need to get over there and have a look. I'd be kind of scared to go over there, to be honest. And he became one after a girl helped him. Then the girl's family murdered by the night raid, and the boy tries to save the girl, but then the night raid shows the reason they got targeted. A purple thing! Pictures, let's go! Apparently the family had kidnapped a lot of people and held them in the warehouse like cattle, touting them for fun. And the girl's family says she sees humans as cattle. I'm not entirely sure if I fully understand, but based off what I think you said, Red Runner, that family had it coming. It sounds to me like the family had it. Oh shit. Had it coming. Oh boy. Oh god, there's things over there. It looks like two. I see. Yeah, those things are gonna come alive. I can't believe I didn't realize it I can't believe I didn't realize it sooner. This is a big open space. What happens normally in big open spaces? Boss battles, that's what happens. Nox, I heard there's Assassin's Creed Resynced coming out. Are you gonna play it? I've heard nothing about it, and I will wait for reviews because I don't trust Ubisoft anymore. They lost my trust. Yes, they did. I felt bad for first, but after the reveal, the favorite, a Night Raid. I heard Assassin's Creed is your favorite. You heard wrong, Russell. Alright, hang on. I gotta go put my ice cream back in the fridge. I'll be right back. Alright, I have returned. I've played 4 or 5 Assassin's Creed games, and some of them are wonderful, and I would highly recommend, but not all of them. I heard that the one of the last ones they did, like the one that took place in Japan, was terrible. They remade Black Flag, which I probably will end up streaming that, because I played the original and it was awesome. So I'd have to find out some stuff
There are
first.
lots of journalists in the court of Fontaine.
Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Shut up!
Professional standard. If you're ever looking to do an interview, I'm your best choice.
Okay, hang on. I heard Assassin's Creed's your favorite. Alright. I want to try Black Ops 2 or 3. Ordinarily, Kiki, I need you to ask to join me when I'm streaming. It's like a respect thing.
1, 2, 3,
So yeah.
3, 4.
Leave the seal this place as promised. That voice seems to come from the very depths of the unmoving statue. The rejection, those words are likely to resolute that aim to push from this place. Are you watching the stream? That's another thing. I want you to have the stream up if you're playing with me. I need the watch time. Leave, go, and I don't want him to see me like this. The voice seems to come from the very depths of the unmoving statue. There's a hint of respect towards the remaining within. I like his shield. It was Black Ops 1 and 2 that got released for the PS5. I remember Black Ops 1 and 2, I believe. Says, ugh, I told you it's dangerous, get out of here, says question mark. Calamity the seal torn apart. Skittle says, roar, roar. Tito says, that voice is more complete now, but how? Somehow it's not as frightening as before. My head still hurts a little, though. Paimon says, how are you feeling? I mean, it's no big deal. Now that's what they call surround sound. I'm gonna say, it's no big deal. That's good. Paimon says, anyhow, how are you feeling, Skittles? He says, I'm hungry. Paimon says, yeah, you look like you're fine too. I want to get Black Ops 2 as emblem creator, and apparently you can make anything. Ooh, that does remind me. Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, you could do that in either Black Ops 3 or Black Ops 4 as well. And I can't remember which one, but I did make my own custom emblem, and I really enjoyed and took full advantage of that. It was pretty cool. Tito says, now that we're here, it's clear the voice we heard coming from the stone pillars must have. Those Canali soldiers who have been sealed here too. I have a top 1% Arlecchino with a bunch of numbers. Welcome to the channel. I am Ray. Welcome to the channel, brother. I don't recognize you. I don't think I've ever seen you here before, but welcome all the same. How are you doing? In Black Ops 4, you can do it. Okay, so yeah, it might have been Black Ops 4. I can't remember which one it was, but I did do it in one of them. And that was back in the day where I could still run around stabbing folk with a knife. And I would play in free-for-all matches, and so whenever I would come in first place in the free-for-all match, all the other players were forced to see my custom emblem that I spent hours making, and I know it had to bother some people. Skittle says, roar! Paimon says, that means they were sealed in many years alongside the Abyss, but what's gone wrong here? I want to make an EVA Unit 3 from that one scene where the sun is behind it. Welcome, I am Ray, or AI Hoshino's Eye of the Madura Uchiha. I see. Tito says, I think the problem here is similar to the one we encountered with the Lesser Shadows pins above. The surging abyss has caused the iridescent inscription power to shatter and be squeezed out of that giant ceiling pillar. Paimon says, that means we'll need to find the large inscriptive fragments and find a way to put this eggshell back together again, right? Tito says, indeed. That way, the seal can be fully restored and the abyss will stay sealed in this place. Then everything will likely go back to normal. Tito says, but as with the Lesser Shadow Pins, the solid Fushin surface will have an intense adversarial reaction to the abyss, which is why the ground is undiluted so. Tito says, we must be careful. Paimon says, where are we gonna find said fragments though? Skittle says, over here, come over here. Paimon says, huh? Can you sense the inscription power hidden inside that thing, Skittles? You sure do have a pretty sharp nose. Wait, you were using your nose, right? Wait, what that stone even there before? Tito says, did it just appear as we approached the large inscription, Lumine? Skittle says, whoa, he really didn't top 5 Arcachinos. How can you tell, Mega Zombie? Well, whatever, let's take a look around that rock first, shall we? I am surprised that Paimon is not scared. I will touch whatever this is. I'm not afraid of that. Oh God, Jesus Christ, there's demons. I can tell in a website. I see. I once had the world's #1 Dia player show up to my stream. Rah! Oh God. We gotta break this rock, baby. Dear Lord, Skittles got a real instinct for this. What was his name? To be completely honest, I can't remember. But it was around when I first started playing the game. I guess he saw me that I was using Dia, or Dea, one of my favorite characters. Where am I supposed to go? I don't know where they want me to go right now. I'm assuming over here. Mega Zombie, if you know where to go, and you could tell me. Never mind, I think I found it. Okay, how did you get up there? I guess you went to the right, maybe?
Full throttle!
I made it! Oh God. Rah! Special ability, Satali and Natlan. I see.
Get to work.
Hot diggity dog. Hey, it shrunk. It floated off in the middle to out of something. No, that's not enough, Tito says. Oh god, there's more demons! We shall murder, well, defeat.
You two, time to end them. Incinerate.
I could be mistaken, but Lolly sounds a little intense, which I like. Oh wait, there's a big one. Alright, we're gonna murder him too.
Opening box of Adepti
There we go. I am so glad that I ended up getting my weakest weapon before it ended. Alright. We did what we were meant to do, I think. Where they want us to go now. Alright, we're going up, we're going up.
Going into a trance is risky for most people, so don't get any ideas.
Nox, you're getting better at Mawika. Thank you. I don't know if I'm going the right way, but I'm trying. Hopefully I don't end up getting crushed to death. I don't think they'd let that happen, but they might. Where do they want me to go now? Down there? There's a blue thing over here. We's gonna touch it. Rah! Come back, little thing. I need to see what you taste like. You look like you would taste... I don't know. Now are we gonna fight these two? I bet you we are. My years of video game experience says we're gonna fight them. Tito says, just touch it once more and let the power of the Philogene flow fully through the inscription. That way, the eggshell should seal up completely, preventing the abyss from escaping. I mean, maybe that's what's going to happen, Tito, or maybe this is all some giant elaborate trap and they're trying to fool us and cause us harm. I don't know. Paimon says, yeah, that should solve our problems. Let me try. Kind of how, like, the whole main plot in the Naruto Shippuden series. God, I got so angry how they ended the anime. Quick, quick, seal us inside, too, ? Says, just as we agreed. We didn't agree to shit. Hiss, then leave, get out of here. Why aren't you leaving? The calamity. Tito says, listen, there's more voices, more than 2 soldiers for sure. Behind the glowing inscription, from a place further still than the anguished house, you hear wrathful roars and pained whimpering of saurians. You hear sound of, I can't pronounce that word, flesh and blood merging, the sick giant strictly approaching footfalls of some giant thing beyond the description. But you also hear something like thousands of hands, thousands constantly resisting, pushing outward. I mean, if we hear 1,000 hands and they're being hostile, I think it's our time to leave. I don't want to deal with that. You hear the endless battle in the narrow darkness. It is torment unto eternity. Skittle says, roar! They cannot find peace. They fight on still. Tito says, those heroes still locked in battle to this day. That means they've been fighting for like 500 years. That sounds like a hell on earth. Preventing the abyss from flooding out from the interesting inscription. Damn. So if they've been holding the line for like 500 years, I mean, I don't know how they're doing it, but I think they're pretty cool for doing it. Tito says, the stories I tell have purpose. We must always remember the brave warriors and their sacrifices. And yet, such suffering through the heroes were wounded, they shook it off and stood up. Nothing hurt withal. That is what the stories say. But real wounds cannot be so easily shaken, nor true torment so easily conquered. There they have suffered so long in that tiny, lightless world. So Tito, let's go break in there and help them win. How about that? Skittle says, horror. Paimon says, isn't there anything we can do for them? I mean, honestly, I don't know if there's anything we could do for them, but if we could go help them, I would. Tito says, I want to as well, but the abyss... ... I ain't afraid of the abyss. In fact, I don't even know what the abyss is. When I hear about it, it makes me think of those hilly churls that can, like, make element bubbles. I don't know if those are abyss things, or maybe it's like that girl that wears the purple outfit that's always saying inappropriate things. I like to kill her every chance I get. Tito says, perhaps the only thing we can do is inherit their will and reseal the inscription. Nor has this been the first time the shadow pins have fallen, in our tribe's tales anyway. So I mean, like, shouldn't we try to find a solution that deals with it once and for all? That way future generations don't have to do this bullshit again. Do you really, really want your great-great-grandson to have to come down here, Mr. Tito? I mean, I don't think you're gonna find a woman, but maybe. Tito says, someone must have been here before, and someone must have read the Terrari tablet. Those who came before restoring the inscription must have seen what we saw. And yet, our story did not change, for the warnings they gave us were real, as were the dangers. All we can do is restore the inscription and leave, to remember always and never forget all that we have witnessed. I mean, if he says so, part of me wants to blow this thing to, like, Kingdom Come, just fill it with explosives and just, like, turn it all into powder. Paimon says, still, they're supposed to be heroes, but they've been left to suffer forever. You're right, Paimon, for once. Can I have some money? Wait, no. This is no ends for a hero. Tito says, I know that. I wish to give them peace too, but I don't have that power. I'm just a storyteller. Well, yeah, you made that perfectly clear, Tito, but Lumine is a warrior, and I saw her jump like 2 stories in the air. She got superhuman strength. I would be kind of intimidated by her. Paimon says, Lumine. Skittle says, roar. Don't worry, we're strong together. Let's rewrite the story's ending. Yeah, I like that. Really? You do that, Lumine? Why are you acting all surprised, Tito? We came out of our way to come down here with you, and we've been here the entire time. We've protected you from multiple enemies that would have killed you. I don't know if you know about me and Paimon. I mean, like, we've traveled all across the Vat, you know, bringing justice and righting wrongs, and also setting hilly churl villages on fire every chance we get. Paimon says, of course she would. Crosses Paimon's heart. Skittle says, roar. Tito says, the abyss is dangerous beyond compare. I'm not questioning your strength, but don't push yourself too hard. I appreciate your concern, I guess. Don't worry, we've got experience with stuff like this. We have the inscription. Pinch 2. Okay, whoever's got the character that's making the noise, please switch off that character. It's pissing me off. I am being dead ass right now. Switch off that character. Tito says, true. You're even more impressive than I could have imagined. To be willing to give your all to resolve others' pain. Truly, you are great heroes. I mean, we are pretty great. Tito says, and I am a you told us you're a storyteller like 5 fucking times by now, Jesus. So I will record the tales of the heroes. Well then, Lumine, oh hero from another land. We're not from another land. I'm from another world. We came from space. At least I think we did. Show me how you shall valiantly triumph over the abyss. That we shall do. I don't know what this we talk is. Paimon, I've never seen you pick up a weapon. I want to see Paimon forced to attack something with a knife. Tito says, shall we unseal the iridescent inscription now? Or do you want to make preparation? Now, let's kick that motherfucker's ass now. Let's go. Alright. I wish you success, Lumine. Thank you. Alright, what's happening? Are those statues gonna come alive? I bet they will. Maybe we'll have to fight them. What'd I say? What'd I say? Alright, mister. We're gonna whoop that ass. I assume that after we kill this one, the other one will... Okay, there it goes, there it goes. That's exactly what I thought would happen. That's exactly what I thought would happen. There we go. There we go. He says, did you see your orders have been carried out? You won't be disappointed. That was kind of pretty. I don't know if that stuff falling from the sky is going to burn us. I kind of want to eat some. Dear Lord. Holy shit, where are we? What happened? Paimon says, well, this is weird. There was all that scattered light earlier, and then we suddenly found ourselves here. Where's Skittles and Tiku? Huh? It's a cat. It's a cool looking cat. Beast with fur like that of the nights. Come over here. Paimon, did that cat just talk to us? Beast with fur like that of the night says, you have brought so many slumberers, they who should have rested in peace. Perhaps they prayed to spirits they should not have beseeched. But that was a moonless night, where the knot could be seen. The night has long forgiven them, yet hate and filth shall never rest. And they too shall never truly sleep again. That sounds kind of terrible. Thank you, oh, who are beloved. You have soothed their fury, which raged in the darkness. It was you who brought them into the night's reflection. The outland souls too may now return where they were headed. ... I want to pet that cat. I wonder if he would get mad if we pet him. Paimon, you should try to pet him. If he tries to bite you, take one for the team. I don't know. He says, go now, but beware of the fearful instigators and the ends plotted by those bearing ill intent. Ooh. Land of myriad... whatever the hell that said. Oh god, we're back here again. Sweet baby Jeebus. And there's Skittles and Tito. We're gonna go talk to them. Boys, we just talked to a see-through space cat. He looked really cool. He said something about people resting. And I don't really remember after that. I can't tell for sure, but it looks to me that Skittles is getting bigger over time, but maybe it's just in my head. Tito says, you're back. Skittles and I were worried, honestly. Why would you be worried? But, nah, let's see, but ha. What did I say, little fella? They're fine. See? Skittles says, Oreo, please. Paimon says, nah, not that we could explain where we just went now. It's a long story for sure. We saw a glowing cat. That's right, we did see a glowing cat. I see. In any case, thank you, Lumine. I never expected that the abyss here could truly be purified. The iridescent inscription, too, is gone, almost as if no longer needed to stay. The tormented voices have also fallen silent. And that golden light, how it flowed like water spreading across the ground. I even felt as if there were people within the lights waving at us. Are you sure they were waving? Maybe they were giving you the finger, I don't know. Skittle says, roar. Tito says, did you see them too, little one? And there was that light that surrounded you, and then you were gone. Paimon says, huh? We didn't see anything, though. Tito says, sigh. Thank you so much once again, Lumine Paimon, and you too, Skittles. You truly are remarkable heroes. Thank you on behalf of the warriors who can finally know peace. Trahori's final wish have been fulfilled, and as for those Canary soldiers, no, Canary's heroes, now that the Abyss is no longer present, they need no longer serve as a warning to us. I must pin a story about them, about how they helped to save the children of the Echoes. In truth, I did have a flash of revelation as to what their thoughts must have been. What were their thoughts, Cheeto? I can't imagine the thoughts of, some soldiers that were fighting for 500 years, like, in a stalemate. That sounds like a hell that I wouldn't wish on anyone. Tito says, the Abyss represents such terrible peril that, were it up to me, I, too, might have made up some horror story to keep others from the tribes. Wait, hang on. I, too, might have made up some horror story to keep others from the tribe clear of this place. I mean, yes, probably. No one should have came down here unless they could handle themselves. That's true. Tito says, it seems almost funny how I previously worried about having nothing to write. Now there's... Nox, do you think you'll watch Brand New Day or Doomsday? Possibly. It depends on what the reviews are from the people I trust. Now there's too much here in our tale about a golden-haired outlander, a flying white fairy, and a little Teposaurus, and how they saved our tribe. Paimon says, that sounds pretty awesome synapse already. Tito says, indeed, stories... Do you know when these movies are coming out? Like the date? Stories pass on, and stories change. Perhaps one day, a long time hence, even you might become as big as a mountain, Paimon. Lumine says, huh, behold the mighty mountain Paimon. Paimon says, look ye, how she swallows a sweet madame the size of a sumpter beast in a single bite. I don't know what a sumpter beast is, Paimon, but if you say anything like that to me again, I will smack the shit out of you. Skittle says, me too! Tito says, aha! I doubt there'd be too many of those, Paimon. As these stories pass down, I imagine those two soldiers, too, will eventually become heroes. They might not have carried themselves, but I know that this is what I must do. Once again, Lumine Paimon, you have my utmost thanks. You too, of course, sharp little Skittles. Skittles says, hell yeah. Tito says, as a story, goddammit, motherfucker, you say you're a storyteller one more time, you're not gonna leave this place alive. We'll say it was an accident. They'll believe us. We're heroes. They won't question us. As storytellers, I swear to write for you the most exciting tales of adventure. Speaking of that, I should probably head back to the sentry post to take up my shift. I'd almost forgotten about that amidst all the excitement. Ugh, I sure hope Yukon doesn't tear me a new one for being gone so long. Well, you could tell him that you were helping Paimon and the Traveler, and if he says anything negative to you, you let me and Paimon know, and we'll whoop his ass. Paimon says, yeah, you should totally get back there pronto. We got a trophy. It says Journey, the feet of the ancestral whatever the fuck. Ooh, and a giant chest.
Okay, faster.
A bunch of stuff.
Something to
Let's
add to my
go.
collection.
Okay, I don't know if there's anything else for us to do in here. Okay, let me see what you said. Hang on. Speaking of hilly churros, I haven't seen any today. Hope you're happy Nox killed them all. July 31st, 2026, a brand new day. December 18th, the Doomsday. I'm excited for brand new day. Why are you excited, Russell? Alright, we're gonna come over here real quick. Hang on. I thought I saw like a teleporter stone over here, but maybe I'm wrong. Is there no teleporter stone? I thought I saw one over here. Hold up. Maybe that's outside. Oh, that is outside. Okay, I see, I see. And we've already got this one. Okay, I am assuming... I could be wrong, but, Mega Zombie... I'm assuming there's nothing left in this place for us to do, right? Like, there's not going to be, like, any hidden chests or anything like that. And I really listen to critics. They're the same ones. Who have Minecraft Movie 47? But gave QC's at 87. I don't listen to just any critics, Red Runner. I listen to specific critics, and I agree with them on a lot of things, so I can generally trust their judgment for the most part. Nothing in my knowledge. Okay, let me see what time it is. Hold up. 11:43, and I have 102 moon things left. Okay, so I am getting ready to end the stream, but before I do, the three of us, I need your help to kill something. So hold up, C's. Let me see here. One second. I hope that the movies are good. Alright, we're gonna go over here and murder this thing twice. I don't listen to critics in general for movies. I have some critics that I would listen to for movies, and I have some critics that I would listen to for games. I trust the gaming critics more, but that's because I've been listening to them longer, and it's very specific people.
If you insist on putting yourself to the test, then test it.
For games, I may, but some have horrible takes. You're not wrong. I have at least 2 or 3 gaming critics that I trust. Maybe 4. I don't think they've ever been wrong about a game that they claimed stuff about. Oh, yeah, I don't listen to those people at all. The next time I watch a critic that I trust, I'll post it in the Discord. I think that the last one they had, 3 Spider-Mans... something.
Orders received. Show no mercy. Fulfill our pact.
Consider your strength acknowledged.
Yoink. I think the last one they had 3 Spider-Man together. I liked the new Spider-Man movies. I was surprised that I liked them. I think that they did a good job. I was surprised.
If you insist on putting yourself
to work. Show no mercy.
I gotta kill this freaking boss to be able to get the resource to be able to level up Sitlolly. Hopefully I will have Sitlolly usable either by sometime tomorrow or the next day. I'm hoping at least. I'm already building Barbara a new weapon so I can give Sitlolly the Dragon Tails things, because Google said that's what I should do. Okay, hang on. Okay, so we got that done. Let's see here. 22, 22.
1, 2, breathe. 3.
Could figure out the other world quests later. Okay, we're not going to kill that turkey again because there's no point in killing it again right now. I can kill it by myself, but I thought it was more fun to do it with you guys. How's your Satali building going? Welcome to the channel. Charles. I once asked ChatGPT what would my story count, and it told me a dark shonen. Interesting. My Satali. Hold on. Oh wait, we got one more. How far? Oh shit! Hold up. Ancestral remnants help the blood. Okay, rock on. Let's grow. Is that all of them? That might be all of them. That was all of them. We got 956. I kind of want to pull for Columbina, but at the same time, I'm gonna wait for now. My Sitlali, Charles, is...
Instead of confining themselves to the heavens,
she's at
God
level
should broaden their horizons
70.
in the world below.
And, I haven't really leveled up any of her talents yet. I'm more than likely going to focus on this one so I can, like, increase her shield strength. Or shield duration, like, whatever I can try to get to do it. And I could actually level this thing up right now, and I seem to have enough money. But, alright. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and take a break here, boys and girls. I'm getting kind of tired. I will be streaming tomorrow. I'm not entirely sure what time. But, I will be streaming tomorrow. I might end up streaming some Marvel Rivals tomorrow. Red Runner, can you play Marvel Rivals tomorrow with me? I'm not sure if they're gonna. I think the new tank's gonna come out like in a week or 2 weeks. I can't remember exactly. Like August 7th, I believe. I can't wait to get my Sitlali all leveled up. I remember when I first started Genshin, she was one of the characters I actually wanted back before I knew anything. All right, had fun, brother. Thank you, Mega Zombie and Russell, for coming out to support me. And same goes to you, Red Runner and Charles. I don't know for sure. I don't know what could happen tomorrow, but if nothing horrible happens, okay. Alright. But yeah. Charles, you have a great night also. I appreciate you swinging by to show me support. Hopefully, maybe you can make it to tomorrow's stream. But, are you playing A1 tomorrow?
Almost every novel from
Probably not. But yeah, we're gonna take a break here, guys. Like, comment, subscribe, all of that. As always, if you see someone hurting, help them. Peace.